And welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And hello, welcome to a very special edition of Legends and Liquor. Now, usually I do this every other Sunday. However, England are playing in the World Cup tomorrow, like prime time Legends and Liquor. So World Cups come around once every 4 years, and obviously I'm English. Obviously, football's a big deal. So tomorrow I can't do Legends and Liquor. So rather than cancelling a week and waiting until the middle of the month, I thought let's just switch today and try and sneak in a little extra Legends and Liquor. So thank you for joining me here live on a very unscheduled, unplanned Legends and Liquor. If you're in the replay crew, please let me know in the comments below. It's literally just me and Teddy tonight. So Teddy's already being a pain in the ass. There he is. He's watching me. He's guarding me, making sure I'm in. Okay, that's it, Ted. You get that scratch. That's it. That's it. Good lad. That's it. Scratch away. Scratch that ear. Scratch it. That's some good scratching, Ted. Well done. Do what I taught you. That's it. Roll around. Scratchity scratch. Good, good. Well done. Well done. Shake it off. Shake it off, Taylor. All right, cool. There we go. There's Ted's cameo for this evening. So, yes, Saturday, Legends and Liquor. Very unusual. But still, if you don't know, it's the show where I drink a Koppelberg and talk to you guys about some Marvel Legends. All right, it's as simple as that. Today, the closest Marvel Legend to me is Omega Red, because I'm about to open up my Venom free pack, I think, and I wanted to do a comparison. So there you go. Legends and Liquor. That's what today is all about. So yeah, again, thank you very much for joining me. Only one group today. We're still going to do a duck race. Everything normal for Legends and Liquor, but just one group, as I genuinely can't afford to go like 4 hours. I might have to pick up Amanda in a little bit. She's out on the town, gallivanting. I'm staying in talking toys, because that's what I like to do. So let me take a sip. That's it. And let me say hello to you guys. So if you are in the chat, if you are lurking, thank you to everyone who shared on Instagram, as you always do. If you are lurking, now's the time to say hello in the chat, so I can say hello to you, and then we can jump back around. Let me get the chat up. Okay. Cool. Let me scroll. Let me see who's who's joining me this evening. Okay, Omar V was in here nice and early. Then Eddie, how you doing? Northern Nomad, who I know his real name now. If you watch The Inner Circle, then you'll meet Northern Nomad. First time appearing on camera on the channel, so go and check that out. The Fossil, Ron, Caleb, Cloud, Tac, Jarhead, who I just added Jarhead's name to the leaderboard of the duck race. I've updated the duck race leaderboard. Things have changed, people. Nick's going to be very happy about that. I'll talk about that in a minute. Greg, Jamie, of course, Jay's Toys Collection UK. Please go and subscribe to Jay's in YouTube. The link should be in the description of the video. I've just watched his unboxing video showing off his display and some of the new figures. New camera, Jay. I'm impressed. I like it. I like it. You just need to get yourself a nice little setup now. You need to make yourself a permanent review station, and then before you know it, you'll be hitting out the videos. The quality's there, my friend, and you yourself are a personality. So yes, I encourage, go and check out Jay's Toys UK. Jay's Toy Collection UK. Hopefully the tags now work on YouTube and Instagram. Should be the same, right, Jay? I think so. He can tell you himself. He's joining us in a little bit. There you go. The chat was a bit delayed, weren't it? Mr. Al subscribed. Welcome, Mr. Al. Thank you very much to joining the channel. You can now get involved in the chat if you want to. Don't be shy. Where was I? Bring toys to work. Michael's about. He says, happy Saturday all. Happy Saturday to you, Michael. Talking about my US friends, did you watch the game? The Netherlands 3-1. Very unfortunate. Ted, don't start, right? I'm live on YouTube. Don't embarrass me. He's growling and crying at me already. This is what happened when Amanda's not in. Teddy. Stop. Stop. I'm doing a live show right now. Can you not just wait for a little bit? Can you not just entertain yourself? Go and find a ball or something. No? No? Look at my pile of toys. It's going to be a long mail haul video because I've got a lot of stuff this week. The Black Friday sales started to pile in, so I've got some stuff to talk about. Anyway, where was I? Sorry. US lost. Sorry. My condolences. England hopefully can do a bit better tomorrow, but we shall see. Senegal ain't no joke. Champions of Africa right now. Paul Morales. Teddy, go away. Thirsty for chicken. Craig. Jay-Z Shaw. How you doing? Who else is around? I'm scrolling. The Fossil. King Black Bolt, remember, Stridon. Literal Action Figs, the Aussie Broken Collector. I think Australia are playing right now. They're playing Argentina right now. I don't know the score. Someone will have to keep me updated. Jason Lopez, the retweeting king, of course. The Wolfpack toy review. How you doing, Miguel? Eddie. I already said Eddie. He was right at the top, wasn't he? Anyway, shall we show you the Duck Race leaderboard? Let me do the disclaimer first and foremost. Let me take another sip. Okay. Legends and Liquor is just a gimmick. You don't actually have to drink alcohol. Just bring your favourite drink and let's talk toys, collectibles, and whatever you want. Because today's stream is anything goes. As I said, random Saturday stream. Oh, it's 1-0 Argentina. Sad times. Well, football is a game of two halves. Go and check out all the other live streams on the channel every Thursday. Me, Rich, and Brandon recapping all the Marvel Legends news. Today, Legends and Liquor is a channel members-driven show. Coming on, being part of the channel they are supporting. I love them for it. And then if we build that connection, then we may make a spin-off, just like I did with Tanner, with Turtles and Tea, and Tom and Mark on Joe's and Juice, and Jones and Juice as well, as we made a new little segment. So, yeah, hopefully there's going to be one of these this month. As it's the end of the year, we love recapping. There should be a top 10 Turtle figures and a top 10 G.I. Joe figures on those streams before the end of the year. Dates to come, I promise you. And then Friday, if you want to support this absolute nonsense, I genuinely do appreciate it. Anything over £4 or $5 via the super chat or the Streamlabs donation link, which is in the description of all the videos. Right at the top, you can't miss it. Both of them work exactly the same. Anything over £4 or $4, Friday will read them out loud. Loud, you know I love you, you know I appreciate you. Someone please check she's working, all right? $4, throw it my way. I need to make sure she works. It always stresses me out before the show. And then hit that join button, become a channel member. Much appreciated. Right, let me go back to the Duck Race leaderboard. What am I talking about? Okay, here it is. This is the reason everyone's here. Am I still live? It says I've got no one watching me. Streamlabs is playing up today. I swear Teddy is biting some cables or something. Anyway, if no one's here, it doesn't matter. You can watch on the replay. Damien is still top. Damien is still top of the leaderboard with 35 points, but only by a point. Literally by 1 point. Both Tanner and Jamie are at 34 points. 1 point behind Damien. And then Nick, who recently got a win, has now jumped up past Cheeky Monkey Kiara. This is crazy. For the first time ever, we've got 4 people past Cheeky Monkey Kiara. She really needs to get some more points on the board. She was leading for like 20 weeks in a row, but now just can't get a point. She can't buy a point right now from her Ducks. But she's still at 29. If she gets a win, she's straight to the top though. So anything's game. She's still up there. That's what matters. But yeah, Nick's at 31 now. Jamie and Tanner both at 34. And Damien at 35. But Alexi's up there. He keeps getting some points on the board. He got one recently. That takes him to 22nd on his own. So he is on 5th place on his own. And then right behind that, we got Abnogla and Mark. Mark keeps getting points. Like, he's not winning races, but he's there. He's on the podium. And he's creeping. He's at 21 points now. Joint with Abnogla. And then in that, we got Phil Jones, a.k.a. Hillphones. He knows. And then, yeah, so long list, people. Look at this list. Let me just scroll for a second, okay? Look at this list. Can you see your name on the list? Can you see your name? It's like I'm still scrolling. It's a big list. A big list. It took me a while to put this together, by the way. Right down at the bottom, we got Jarhead, Stu, but yeah, that's how big the list is. Like, I'm trying to zoom in for you here, but it's a big list. So I'll probably post it on Instagram for you. But a lot of names, and we will be racing some ducks at the end of this stream. So all you have to do to be a part of the duck race is be here live. Literally be here live. When I'm about to race the ducks, I ask you in the chat to write a comment. You write a comment, I take your name, and then we go. We race ducks. So that's the advantage of being here live, okay? And if you're a regular and you hit me up, then I may sneak you into the list for the replay. But you know the score, okay? We're racing ducks at the end of it. Okay. Okay, so one more time. There you go. There it is on the board. One more time, I'll scroll. I'll scroll very slowly just so people can see if they can see their name. Put a duck emoji in the chat if you see your name, okay? It doesn't matter where it is. If you're there, if you've got points on the board after 43 weeks of duck races, put a duck emoji in the chat for me. Let me see how many people can see their name. A lot of names in there. A lot of names. I'm still scrolling. I'm slowly scrolling here. Slowly scrolling. Even Amanda got a random win one week. The one week she raced, she got a win. She is in there. Ridiculous. Stole points from someone that day. Could have been Kiara. She could be up top now. But no, Amanda got in the way. I say we arrange a fight. Jay, what should we say? Mud wrestling? Let's do it. There you go. There you go. There's everyone in the pod. There you go. Lot of ducks. Lot of ducks. Okay, let me go back. Our Ted's gone now. I don't know where he's gone. Right, did you see the pile of toys, by the way? Look, my Black Friday sales arrived. Let me give you a hint. Did that work? I haven't even got headphones on. I don't even know if that worked. No, I don't think it did. Hang on. I've still got my Excel spreadsheet up. I need to close that. All right, let me close that. All right, there we go. Okay, everything's gone wrong for me today. I don't even have my lights on. Right, if you're in group 1, we've only got one group today. If you're in group 1, start sending me a fresh DM. I don't even have the list of names in front of me. It's on my phone somewhere. It's been one of those days, people. I'm not used to doing it on a Saturday. I decided to make dinner before I went live as well, because I didn't want to eat late. Okay, first group. We've got David, Cloud, Jay, Mark, Jamie, Craig, and Nick. So that's 7. So there's still space for one more. So if you're quick and you're around and you're a channel member at the Members Club tier, hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you the link. You got to be quick, though. First come, first serve. But yeah, David, Cloud, Jay, Mark, Jamie, Craig, and Nick. So before they come in, I do want to say that there is one more Legends and Liquor left before the end of the year, and that is going to be the 18th, which is in 2 weeks' time. And I want to do like a special end of year Christmas special type thing, and try and get as many guests on as possible. So if you have ever been on Legends and Liquor, or you've never been on but you're a channel member and you're thinking about it, I think the 18th is going to be a big extravaganza. Okay, so the 18th of December is the last Legends of Liquor of the year. So we're going to recap people's favourite figures of the year, not just Legends, favourite figures of the year. We'll do Legends as well, of course. And yeah, so the 18th. So put that in your diary, cancel whatever plans you've got, and be here on the 18th of December, and we'll have a special Christmas party. I may even do like Christmas jumpers or Christmas hats or something stupid, because I like being stupid. So yeah, the 18th. And they can put a note in your phone right now. Pick up your phone, take a note, and I'll see you on the 18th of December, okay? Be a channel member, though. Be a part of the channel that you're supporting. I appreciate it. Right, people were seeing their name. Okay, lots of duck emojis. Good. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay, shall I show you some stuff that I got before the group come in here? What have we got? Now, I was thinking about this for a while, but I finally did it. Play that same song. Hey, I brought the Cantina band. They were on Star Action figures for less than £10 a pop. So I had to like just jump at it, because I dabble in Star Wars. For me, I'm going to build a Star Wars shelf or a cube one day, and it's going to be like all the aliens and robots and bounty hunters, and then some of the main cast. So there you go. I had to have the Cantina band for that shelf one day. So there you go. Play that same song. That makes me laugh every damn time. But there you go. The Cantina band. They go by many names. I think people have called them like the ballsack heads and the penis heads and stuff like that. Again, many a name. But there you go. Ted's not a fan about the Cantina band. What else have I got? Did I ever show you I got the twins? Well, now I've got 2 twins. I've got 2 sets of twins now. So the set of twins that I pre-ordered in February finally arrived from Star Action Figures. Finally, even though I ended up buying a set at MCM and I didn't cancel this set in time. So now I have 2 sets of twins. So the joke's on me in the end. So if anyone wants a set of twins, then I have a set. There you go. I also catching up on Power Rangers. You know I only play the Zordon era game. I only play Mighty Morphin. So I'm catching up on the villains. Now I know there's a new one out. But I went back and got the Piranha Head guy. What is his name? Yeah, Prancy Head, whatever. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. Not the most memorable of villains by any means. There's still a few I'd put above him. Like I want the Armadillo guy and the Chicken. Like I had them as kids. So hopefully we get them eventually. But they've done a lot of Mighty Morphin villains. I'm assuming they're going to move on soon, which ain't great. I also got a Bib Fortuna. Now, this is the Return of the Jedi Bib Fortuna, right? Not it says it on the box. It's not the fat one. So again, I need a Jabba. Like we spoke about this on the last Inner Circle. Will they re-release Jabba the Hutt for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi? I hope so, because I feel like I need a Jabba the Hutt and a little what's his little mate called? The little like gangly thing that sits on his shoulder. Oh my God, Teddy's gonna be doing my head in all day. He's like a child. I know that's for anyone who's got kids. I apologise. I'm well aware it's not the same as having a kid, but he's a pain in the ass. He wants full-on attention all the time. And if I don't give it him, he just cries at me. So that's exactly what he's doing now, the bastard. Can you talk, toys? There's an open spot. We need an 8th person. Talk about your collection. You've got some stuff. You've got some balls and, yep, that's you have. And some cuddly toys. And, yeah, you've got some stuff. I might just have to do the whole show like this. Oh, damn. Scroobius Pip. The Scroobius Crumb. Scroobius Crumb? Am I saying that right? I think so. I have a spare Jabba if interested. I'm hoping, Damien, they do a re-release with all like the new facial tech and stuff like that. They've got to for Return of the Jedi. It's been a while since they did one originally. I think they did one maybe 2015, maybe. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, what else have I got? I've got some more G.I. Joes. I'm army building. I've got some. Go on, Ted, get down. Oh no, you're on my cable. Don't come back. Oh my God, Ted, you're ruining the stream. Amanda, why do you do this to me? I got some Addy Vipers. I got some more of them. And then I've got some Super 7 foot soldiers. I haven't got these. Now the only one I need to complete the first set of the first 4 series of Super 7 is Casey Jones. But I got a couple of foot soldiers from Entertainment Earth. And remember to use the discount code DANWHO at checkout on Entertainment Earth for 10% off in stock stuff. So do that. If there's something you want, it's in stock. Save yourself 10%. I haven't made a graphic for it yet. I probably should, and I will, because it's a pretty good deal. 10% off. I don't even have a code for any store in the UK. So if you're a US fan, supporter, and you want to 10% off it, then there you go. You've got it. All right, cool. Okay, Teddy's buggered off now. I need to close the door or something. He's going to be doing my head in all day. Did I get the fresh... Okay, I got a fresh lot of DMs. Let me get these suckers in because they can take over the show. While I go and sort out Ted, whatever the hell he wants. He's probably left a little turd for me in the kitchen. That'd be nice of him, wouldn't it? All right, where's my Zoom link? It's one of those days, people. One of those days. Okay. It's... My Instagram is being annoying. Come on, Instagram. Sorry, it's being annoying. It's like really delayed. It's like catching up on my day's activities. It's the first time I've opened the app. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that for a second. Bloody hell. I haven't even turned my lights on. Should I turn them on? Jesus, bloody hell. I don't want to die just yet. Bloody hell, I thought I was being called to the heavens and shit. Blinded me. I don't know how you don't have one for in demand. I know, in demand. Give me a code. No, they don't. No one has to give me a code. It's all good. They do take a lot of my money though. Not gonna lie. Okay, DMs are coming through now. Finally, thank God for that. Bloody hell. Okay, DMs being sent. I don't have my lights on either, Dan. I'm ready to go. That was Mark. He's joining us via candlelight. Craig. Is that it? Okay. Maverick is about. It's Northern Nomad. Yeah, Dave can get involved. Of course he can. He's got different names all over the place. I know his real name, his YouTube name, and now his Instagram name. Very confusing, Dave. There you go. Link's been sent to you, Dave. Northern Nomad's going to join us. Okay, I think I've sent everyone the link. The link's being sent out. I let these guys come in. Let me get them in. Nearly at 100 people. If we get 100 people, maybe I'll put the flashy lights on. Maybe it's that type of day. Maybe it's one of those days. It's weird doing it on my own. Can you not tell how frantic I am when I'm talking to myself? I feel weird. I don't know how other streamers do it. I need a conversation format. Otherwise, I think I sound like a lunatic. Okay, 6 people in the waiting room. Let's get them all in. Let's get them in. All right, bear with, people. Bear with. Slow. They're coming in. They're there, people. They're there. Let's give them a sec. Okay, is that 7? I think so. That's 8. 8 people. Nice. Okay, 1, 2.
Hello.
2. Wait 1 sec, people. Wait 1 second. Just pressing buttons. It's one of those days. Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bloody Craig! Where are you, Craig? Bloody hell. Okay, now I'm going to have to change my settings. And I'm going to have to change it back when he comes in. Oh, bloody hell, you there? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, you are there. Sorry, you're not on my screen. Okay, it's David was last. Okay, sorry, Craig. I take all of that back. It was David who I should be cursing. No. Stay there on camera. Okay, I'm talking... There you go. There is everyone on screen. You just couldn't even hear them a second ago, but they're there. There they are. Yay. Everyone's working. Sorry, people. I'm all flustered today. I may have to go and let you run the show for me because Teddy keeps crying in my face. Okay. Let's go around the board and say hello to everyone. Craig, up top. Sorry, my friend. You were there. It was Dave. Dave, that's why he's right bottom. He's dead last now. How are you, Craig?
I'm fine. How are you, Dan?
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. I'm a little flustered, but I'll be fine. As we get into talking, we'll be fine. Let's go across to Cloud. Cloud, how you doing?
Good. Audio? See me?
I can. Known shill. I've just started. Anyone who comments on my YouTube channel like shill and they're being like they genuinely mean it, they're just gone, blocked forever. Out of my head. I can't even be asked. I hate that word at the minute. People need to read a dictionary and understand what it fucking means.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
No, this was too good to pass up.
I like what you don't like. Oh, I'm a shill. Bore off. Mark, how are you doing?
I'm all right, Dan. Yeah, this is like an opening episode of the Brady Bunch, isn't it?
Yeah. Once I played the Brady Bunch music and made us all dance like idiots, and I had to cut it out because I got hit with a copyright strike. So I won't be doing that again. Yeah, shit times. I tried to be funny, people. I tried. Let's go to Jay. Jay, how are you?
Okay, I've managed to have a quick haircut and a shower.
A haircut and a shower. Who cut your hair?
Kiara got the clippers out and did the sides, so it's all fresh and washed.
Nice.
He said I look very dirty in the video.
I did watch your new video, by the way. Your new camera as well in front of the setup. Very nice. What camera is it?
Yeah, thank you for your kind words. It's a Google Pixel 6 we got on the Black Friday sale.
Nice.
So...
Makes a difference for sure. 100%. Looks really nice. Crisp. You were using the hand technique as well, and you were getting confused about it. You're like, oh, people do this. I'll try it. Oh, it does work. It was pretty fun.
I couldn't see because a little stand was in the way. I was like, is this working? I have no idea.
No, I always enjoy your commentary as well. You're like, come on, fellas, stand up. It's pretty funny. Please go and subscribe to Jay. His link is in the description. Jamie, it wouldn't be Legends of Liquor without you. I'm glad you could make it on Saturday. Otherwise, I would have had to cancel the whole thing.
No, of course. I'm here.
Good. Let's go down to Dave. Dave, a.k.a. Northern Nomad, a.k.a. Maverick Marvel or something like that on Instagram. You keep confusing me with all these different names. How are you doing, Northern Nomad?
Yeah, it's pretty cold up here. So
are you in a
out
car?
In my car? Yeah, I just finished up in a Target for some miscellaneous things. So
you're going to sit in your car for an hour and join us on Legends of Liquor?
I may cut out just to head back home and then rejoin.
Okay.
If that's fun.
Yes.
If not, no biggie.
No, of course you can. You've got the link now. You can come in and go as you please. Just give me a wave before you disappear so I can change my Streamlabs setup. But no, of course. Right. Don't sit in your car freezing the whole stream. Ridiculous. Underneath me, Nick. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel like we were just here a couple days ago.
Saturday,
maybe.
In a
it's
circle.
only been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 Saturday streams in a row. That's I hardly ever stream on a Saturday, and 2 weeks in a row I've streamed on a Saturday for some reason. But it's that time of the year where everyone's got plans, and like Amanda's at Christmas parties like yesterday and today, and I was like, it's all over the place. So yeah, this month may be a bit of a mess, but we're all good. We're all good. It's good to have you back.
Hey, I don't mind it. I like it. So
no, all good. And the advantage of doing it on different days is that means certain people can join us, like David, Evan, and Smith. How you doing?
I'm feeling more versatile than I have all year. I'm in the bottom, but
you don't mind mixing it up every now and then. You don't mind being the bottom.
You got to keep the muscles flexed, and just go out of your comfort zone every now and again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you, all 3 of you, all 8 of you actually, with everyone on screen. Let's talk some toys. So I was trying to show off before Teddy rudely interrupted me the absolute carnage that was Black Friday, as you can see. Like it's just a bunch of nonsense stuff. It's nothing brand new. It's just, stuff that you have in wish lists and you put in baskets, but you never check out, but you want it. So as soon as it goes in the sale, you're like, okay, I'm pulling the trigger. And that's what happened with the Cantina Band. I brought some more army builders for the Joes. So yeah, it's a pile of loot that I ain't going to be reviewing anything. I'm just going to put it straight on the shelf. And by the way, I like that about your video, Jay. At the end of the video, you showed everyone where you put it in the collection. I'd love to do that, but my room is a constant mess. constant mess.
I couldn't be bothered to do proper figure comparisons. You've got to pull them all off.
Exactly.
On the shelf.
Just don't do them. Just don't do them. You've got a good thing going, trust me. Because look at my shelf, the whole. Look at this. I'm about to review the Spider-Man 3-pack, the Venom 3-pack, and look at the carnage of that shelf. Everything's gone. So it's yeah. Don't do comparisons. Just that could be your gimmick. Come to my channel if you don't want to see comparisons. But yeah, anyway, all I'm saying is new toys. Let's go around and see what people have been buying. Hopefully, people have got some of their sale stuff through as well. So let's start up top with Craig. Craig, you were showing off some Power Ranger Ninjas, right?
Yeah, Dan. I picked some up. Let me just show you. I can turn the camera. We got some of them.
Pow.
The Ninjetti ones.
And you got them on sale as well, right?
Yeah, from Entertainer.
All 5 at the same place at once?
All 6.
All 6, of course, yeah. No, that's pretty good.
I picked up the Red Ranger in Birmingham, and he was broken. So I said to him, have you got any more in? And they went, no. Wolverhampton has. So I went for a trip to Wolverhampton yesterday after work. And picked the red one up.
There you go.
So I also picked up a new line that I might go into now. Movie Turtles. For 20 quid. And then obviously I picked up the new Daredevil set, if everyone could see that.
You've come to the right place.
To stand for the life.
You've come to the right place if you want to come talk Turtles. It's a great fig, by the way. My review's up on the channel right now. Better in hand.
I love this Daredevil.
Yeah, better in hand than I expected it to be. I thought it was a little bit off proportionally, but in hand it is nice and poses up really well.
And then I got obviously the Bullseye, which I don't think was the best in there in the set.
Yeah, it's one of them. If they had upgraded him to pinless or something, but no, it's just a redeco of a figure from 2017. I don't understand
why they didn't give him his gun.
To be fair, a lot of people are saying that, and it's a fair criticism. Like they should have given us the gun, but the gun was never promised to us. It was never in the promo images or anything. Which head you going for?
I've got the normal one at the minute, but I do like the big one. But she won't stand with it.
Yeah.
Like every pose I've put her in, she just falls over. So it's one of them. I love the head sculpt, but I don't think it's practical on the shelf.
My secret weapon are a little bag of figure stands, only for certain figures. I think these were 3D printed by Dante at the Infinity Equation, or maybe it was, I think it was Dante. But yeah, I use these on certain jelly-legged females.
I'll have to have a look into them. And then I got this Black Panther on the Hasbro sale.
Nice.
He come with the Excalibur set that I got, which I've still not opened yet. So, but yeah. Let me turn you back around, and then I'll show you the other 3 that I got. If I can get you back on the shelf. I got Gun-Ho that come yesterday.
Nice.
From Star. I got one LA Viper.
Literally £12 or £13 from Star Action Figures.
£12.95, I think it was.
Bargain.
So I've got an LA Viper. I didn't get too many because I've already got one and I've got no room. Plus with the his stamp coming, I don't think I'm going to have much space.
If it's an army builder, I think you need at least 2 on a shelf. So that's fair game. At least 2 to represent it's an army builder. I'm talking to you, Jay, with your multiple man, you crazy lunatic.
I think my postman's hasn't turned up with all these Star Action.
It came today at like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock on a Saturday. Did not expect it. The door knocked. Not my usual post guy either because he didn't leave it in the porch. So yeah, random. I wasn't expecting it today either.
I've got Kang, the Conqueror, for 30 quid. The comic one.
Nice. That's going to just go up and up and up.
Planet.
Yeah, that's just going to keep going up at the minute.
Last one on shelf, so I picked him up. And then I've been watching this show recently, and I was like, when a show gets you into figures, I've never ever collected Black Series, but I went and picked up Mandalorian.
Nice.
The concept art from the end.
Oh, okay, the credit collection ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got him.
So are you gonna?
I might just leave it at that.
Are you getting the credit collection now, or are you just getting him out of FOMO until you can get another one?
Oh, I don't know. I do like the new. Is it Ahsoka that's come out? I like that one as well. On that credit collection, so I don't know if I'll get any more. But
that's a smaller collection. If you stick to the credit collection, That's a smaller setup. Can you hear this dog?
Yeah.
Can you hear my neighbor's dog?
I cannot, but I can hear this bastard.
I can hear that.
Literally doing my head in. I might have to leave someone in charge while I go and, I don't know, lock him in a cupboard or something. Don't phone the ISPC on me, all right? Right, nice haul, Craig. Some good stuff there.
Yeah. Dan, you was talking about, was it Jabba from Black Series you wanted as well? They had one in Wolverhampton, Forbidden Planet, I think.
Did they? The 6-inch version?
I'm pretty sure, it comes in a big box. Like plastic, clear plastic. Yeah, I think it was.
Ah, interesting.
Didn't see the price because I obviously don't collect it, so kind of walk past sort of thing.
I do want a Jabba, but as I said, I'm hoping for a re-release, as next year's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and obviously he's there right at the start, isn't he? So hope for a re-release, so we shall see. But some good stuff there. Let's go across to Cloud. Cloud, what you been buying?
Not a lot, actually. I'm about to get slammed with orders.
This was just a few weeks ago when the X-Men stuff arrived.
We're waiting on, I think I got Zorana from G.I. Joe Classified.
Nice.
I'm very excited for. And Gore, finally.
The Amazon exclusives.
Yes. Both of them have a Wednesday delivery date, but I wouldn't be surprised if they show up a bit sooner. The Daredevil 3-pack and then the Herald's 2-pack. So waiting on those, and I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in at Big Bad Toy Store. Currently, the only thing in my pile of loot is the Retro Scorpion. So I'm sitting on that. I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in to hopefully get them by Christmas. So we'll see. The only thing I got in hand was Miss Artemis here.
Ooh,
nice.
Hand delivered by a 1/6 shooter himself.
That is
he lives
such
2 miles from me.
That is such a good example, Cloud, of this community. That, like, I know the word gets used a lot, community, but you know what? Like, that is a serious example of, like, just meeting through the connection of toys and the passion for collecting. We've been on the streams together multiple times, and he's like, "What? You live around the corner? I'll bring it to you." Like, so good.
It was really kind of him. He was going out, so he dropped that off. I also bought one of his 2023 calendars.
Nice.
And if you guys can get this, excellent photography on here. I'm going to put it right above my computer for the next year. But it was cool to have him show up, meet him in person, shake his hand. And I was working, so I was a little frazzled. And I thought, I should have got like a picture to share, or like should have showed him the Legends collection. But I was like in such a rush. I was like, "Oh, hi, that's cool. I'll see you later."
Look, you're not that far away. I'm sure you'll have another opportunity. There's a lot of good Mythic Legion stuff. I've got a little bit of Mythic Legion's Christmas related news that we'll get into in a minute. So I'm sure you might have another opportunity. But yeah, so good. Such a good example of the community aspect. Shout out Trevor, 1/6 shooter, 1/12 shooter. He should change his name to.
Thank you again. Days. Yeah.
Is that an old figure then? I assume.
It's older. Yeah. She was somebody I had been eyeballing for a while, and I think it was just the stream last weekend. They were talking about Mythic Legions, and I went to go see if she was. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm like shopping while we're talking, and I was like, let me just get her, and she was gone. And I checked, and I couldn't find it, so I dropped in the chat. I was like, oh, does anybody? I asked him, do you know where I can get more of these? Like, where's a good place to shop? And he's like, oh, message me. He shot me a message like, I have an extra one. I'll take care of you. And I was like, awesome.
Happy days. So good.
Yeah.
Shout out Trevor. Nice.
Good guy.
All good. But as I said, we've got another stream before Christmas, so plenty of opportunity to show some more stuff off. Maybe that pile of loot arrives. Let's go across to Mark. Mark, did the Black Friday sales get you? If anything arrived?
Certainly did, Dan. Yeah, I mirrored a lot of stuff you've bought, Dan. Actually, bought Black Series wise. I got Ponda Baba, I think his name is, and Doctor something or other. But yeah, I picked them up because they were quite cheap at Star Action Figures. I feel like I'm talking to a Bond villain, Dan, with you, with Teddy on you.
I know, it's the only way to shut him up, honestly, because Amanda's not in. He just gets attention all the time, and because Amanda's not in and I'm talking, he thinks I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Why aren't you playing with me?" So, but yeah, don't worry, Mark, you're safe.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm relieved. I'm not talking to a Bond villain. That's good. Picked up a Viper. Picked up like a G.I. Joe Classified Viper in the sale. Picked up Figuring Dan as well. Yeah, again, David
Yeah, I have to do that every
Star
time.
Action Figures have got a great sale on at the minute. So yeah, David, there's a great sale on Star Action Figures if
David
you're
knows.
interested.
David already knows.
David,
He's saved to his
well
favourite
aware of
Star
it.
Action Figures at the minute.
Yeah. Little tip actually for both you, Dan, and Craig. You know, Star Action Figures now have the cases for the retro G.I. Joe classified figures. So you know, like how you've got the cases. Yeah, for your Spider-Man retro figures, they've made special cases for the G.I. Joe retro figures. So you know the card is quite thin on those. Yeah, they've actually got protective cases for those. Yeah. And then what else? Yeah, and that's probably I think I've got other stuff coming from Star Action Figures sale wise. But Spiral, of course, from and Long Shot, which I have sort of opened. Got Mojo. I'm going to open them all and do a video and stuff. But and that's probably my lot. And the Christmas thing you mentioned that Cloud sort of alluded to.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
Legions.
I'll bring it up once we've done our mail calls for sure because it's Christmas related news. Go on, Cloud.
Just one thing I forgot. I dug this up for G.I. Joe fans. I found this guy.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's complete. Yeah, he's complete. He's got the Cobra symbols are still on his boxing gloves. He's got the little hose, and I've dropped it, but he's got the punching bag. Has he
been announced in the classified line yet? 'Cause there's a lot of names.
I wish. No, I would lose it if they make him. He's like one of my favorite characters. So
very toyetic with the boxing gloves and whatnot. And he's got.
They should make him big, like really big and beefy too.
He's got to come to classified at some point.
I hope so. Yeah,
it's got to. It's going to be good. I think the success of the His Tank has just sort of give the classified team a real shot in the arm. So like next year, Hasbro may let them push things a little bit further and maybe more vehicles and more obscure characters and stuff. So there it is. There it is. Nice. Yeah, we shall see. All right, cool. Nice haul.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
No. So from one other thing, Dan.
Go for it.
You know, World Cup wise, Australia have scored one and they nearly scored another against Argentina.
Is it 2-1 now?
2-1.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's not long left though, right?
Yeah, but 86 minutes. We're on the 86 minutes, so yeah, we're getting towards the end.
Anything could happen. The amount of extra time they keep adding to these games, there's probably still another half an hour left. So yeah, we shall see. I'd love Australia to beat them, but I doubt it.
They got close. They got close in the second attempt.
Yeah, we shall see. I hope so. Keep me updated. Right, let's go to Jamie. Jamie, Jamie, what you been buying?
Right. Well, I've got an update to Howard the Duck. He now has a bum bag. Just needs a canoe.
Where'd you get that from?
From the Doctor Who figure.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. So that I got that too. That was a US exclusive. So it was available on Amazon.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was okay. I finished the B&M Doctor Who figures as well. Those were pretty cool. I mean, that one's pretty cool in itself because it's they recast the first Doctor because the guy that played him obviously died. So now he's played by Filch from Harry Potter.
Okay.
So
I see those in B&M all the time. Like, if you're a Doctor Who fan, then yeah, that's a great little collection for sure. But I just don't know who anyone is. I just don't know anyone. I know Billy Piper, but that's about it.
This set came in.
Oh, the Daredevil, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you like the Daredevil?
I think he looks really, really good. I think it's great, yeah.
Nice.
And then this one came in today.
Potentially best figure of the year. Potentially. We shall see.
I haven't had a chance to open it today because I've been super busy. We've decorated the tree and everything today. So, but I've got Holiday Gomez on the way.
Mezco?
Mezco.
He's succumbed.
You're going to have to do the J tactic and start selling half off the other collection from this collection.
Yeah.
Dangerous stuff.
It has been agreed that he's allowed to actually stay in here in the front room as part of the Christmas decorations.
Well, he's wearing a Christmas jumper. That's only fair.
Exactly.
I sneak Gizmo into my main Christmas decoration every year. It's the only one Amanda allows because I got him a little Christmas hat with the NECA stuff. So I'm tempted to get the carol singing gremlins and like put them at the front door, all holding their books, ring the doorbell and leg it, and just let Amanda open it. And leave a little speaker to the side that's them singing or something like that. I think that'd be hilarious. But maybe I'll do that. But yeah, no, I like it.
I've also got Mojo and the Dan Who Blue Beast on the way as well.
Nice.
They should be
Where'd you get them from?
I got Comic and Cocktails.
great figures. Mojo again, another figure where we're going to be talking about him and potentially best of the year for sure. And Dan Who Blue Beast. Well, what can I say? It's Who Crew all day long. Nice stuff. Okay.
Brand recognition.
Indeed. Hasbro still not sent me one though. What's going on, Hasbro? Ridiculous. Jay, what have you been buying? Well, you can plug your video because you've literally done an unboxing yourself.
Start with that then. The quick plug. We've got the Marvel Legends, all the retro waves turned up. So we got the Dark Phoenix, but I didn't open her because I do lucky enough to have the original one. So with the camera, it's over there. So she is still staying in the card. She's going on the wall, and I got the Daredevil 3-pack as well. So I did enjoy that one. I said the Bullseye. No, it wasn't up to much. And I had a bit of a dodgy arm on mine. It's a bit sort of bent. Daredevil, as you say, much better in hand than I was thinking, because I was thinking he looked a bit skinny, but he doesn't look skinny in hand at all. There's my old swirly video there. And
look at that quality. Look at that. Look how crispy looks there.
Yeah, all from a camera. I was noticing, I was like, a lot of people seem to use cameras. Maybe I just get a decent phone. It'll actually save all this
makes a difference.
Oh,
yeah, you get a proper phone.
Yeah, game changer. And look at the collection. Looks crisp behind you as well. The lights, the different colours, it pops. Like really, really nice.
Thank you. Yeah, because I couldn't film in there before because the lights were just on my camera, just blue. You couldn't see a thing. So I was like, oh, actually. And I've painted a bit of a blue painting this week. I've been painting the wardrobe.
Matches the wallpaper too.
And you are looking at how the wardrobe used to be. But
who needs clothes? Jay just walks around naked with his collection.
He has got a wardrobe in now. We do have wardrobes in the garage. So
I don't. Me and Amanda, we moved in 3 years ago, and we didn't have a wardrobe. We don't need one. Like Amanda's got like she's got her own room, so she's got like a dressing table and a clothes rack with loads of clothes. I've just got a big chest of drawers, and all my clothes are just in drawers. Like as I said, I wear the same shit every day. You know, like so. I don't need a wardrobe. I've got maybe a suit somewhere in the house, but that's about it. But yeah, I don't care about fashion. Like as long as I'm comfortable, I'm happy.
I was getting in trouble for lack of wardrobe space. So
who needs
IKEA wardrobes now in the garage, so that keeps her happy. Electra, I really love the white Electra. That's what I waffle on about in the video. I love the head, the spare head with a great bit of hair.
Who doesn't love head, right, David?
And
there you go.
I did say to Mrs. Ed, I've got to cut my hair. David Evan Smith is on the stream, so I've got to.
Of course, yeah.
Try and stylish.
We'll try and look our best.
So, the tip for standing Electra: leaning on the figure. So I've got her hair leaning in the display on the bottom of Jigsaw's shotgun, so then she won't fall over grave.
I have so many figures leaned up, like because my figures are so packed in on the shelf. They are all like leaning on each other. Like if I move one, it's like Jenga. They all just fall. So yeah.
In terms of Black Friday, I bought quite a few things in a sale. I'd say got the Cantina Band as you did, the G.I. Joe figures. I finished my Turtles cartoon figures. I got Scumbag, Dirtbag,
and Anthrax has come back. Such great figures. I've slowly started opening up my cartoon turtle stuff for a display upstairs. They are so good. Like I know I'm biased. I love that stuff anyway, but the figures are such a solid representation of their toon looks. So good.
I think I'm complete now on the cartoon turtles. Those are the ones I was just waiting.
You've got one more than me. You've got Scrag. I don't even have Scrag. So
Scrag. Still not opened him yet though, but he is here.
Nice.
But my postman isn't here, so half those figures I just mentioned aren't here. So I'll go for the ones that arrive from.
Hopefully tomorrow. Like I've not even bothered. I've got a few things to post, and I've not even bothered because of our postal strikes. Like we've got postal strikes all over the place, but I don't think they're striking tomorrow and Tuesday. So hopefully I'll get to the post office then. That's when I need to send your Hellfire Hank, Nick. We've had strikes all week, so but it will get out to you before Christmas for sure.
I'm good to wait.
It's all good. You'll get it. Don't worry, you'll get it.
What we do have from Black Friday, we have a rock.
Nice. Is that the top picks?
Yeah, it's a top picks rock. He was down to about 20, which, as it was an import, it used to be about 30. So
I think I got Hill Phones to get me that. Hill Phones was in America, and he was in Vegas. He went to Vegas, and he was in a I think maybe a Target or a Walmart, and he called us, video chatted us walking around, or sent me a picture or something, and I spotted it on the shelf, and I was like, that is really hard to get in the UK, get it for me. And he brought that all the way back from America for me, that rock. So shout out Hill Phones.
Rocks do seem to be hard to come by, don't you?
Yeah.
What do you make it so hard to get? What have we got? I've got a Black Panther in the Hasbro Pulse.
That's an empty box. Stop lying to us.
Yeah, but they actually hasn't unboxed him yet. I've got a sealed bit of tape there.
I don't believe it.
That was the Hasbro Pulse with my membership, extra 5% off.
There you go. See, that's the benefits of membership right there.
You know, got Darth Maul from the
robot legs.
Now I'm jealous right now.
I thought he'd been out a while in America. Has he not been?
I haven't seen that anywhere.
Yeah,
actually.
the US are a little bit behind on Legends and Black Series for sure.
I thought you were. I knew you were behind on Legends, but I thought Black Series was ahead. So yeah, unfortunately, he's in the sale over here. So
maybe I'll have to order one from wherever you got yours or something.
Star Action figures. They ship internationally.
All right. I guess I'll hit that up after the stream.
David uses it all the time. You got good things to say. Star Action figures are good. International shipping. Any problems, David?
No, it's always great, and I don't get any kind of kickback for
like customers.
I just get figures relatively close to when the UK gets them, luckily.
Yeah. It's, as I said, like the option's there if you want it. That's all it is. Options are never a bad thing. And Jay, you best not hit me with a copyright strike for playing your video this long, all right? Let's not end this stream and like Jay's like, nah, fuck you, Dan. Copyright.
I got a. I'm going to be happy. I bought something from Attack of the Clones, which I always moan about, but I got Data Secure, so another one.
Nice.
She was in Revenge of the Sith as well, so
I see. I like Revenge of the Sith. There you go. There's my excuse.
She was in for like 2 seconds, Jay. Blink and you miss it.
And the main thing I got, and this is a community shout out as well. It is Mythic Legions.
Nice.
And it is the Legions Con exclusive, the unknown one.
Great figure.
Thanks to D Blake Mates, who got this shipped over all the way from the con. So literally impossible to get over here because you can't go to the con unless you want to pay all those flights. And eBay prices are like
100%.
150 quid on this. So he hooked me up for retail and a bit of postage. And there we are. So shout out to D Blake Mates. And Mythic Legions is growing in this house.
Yeah, I think Trevor and Damien being a part of our Legends and Liquor group on Instagram is definitely being an influence on that guy. But shout out Damien. Damien was at the Comic-Con as a vendor. He was selling his display pieces. And he hit everyone up, like, can I get anyone anything? And there you go. Shipped all the way from America. So shout out Damien all day long.
That's pretty much it. I'd just like to apologise to Cloud because the figure that she's got up there, I probably got the last one from Big Bad Toy Store. It sold out after I bought it.
It's okay. I got one in the end, so it's fine. She's a good figure, though.
And she has notches on her. She has notches on her bow. I discovered you can actually clip the loot arrow into, which I had no idea of that. So, top tip. That was clips onto the bow.
And it clips onto the nock and the arrow. And her little skirt actually has a very tiny wire in it, so you can get a little articulation on it. This is a good one.
All right, Jay, I'm going to put your YouTube and pin it to the top of the chat and see if we can get you up to 500. How many do you need? You need about 82 if my math is correct.
Yeah, it's been going quite well recently. Yeah, you got me to 100 to start with when we first shared it. So
all showing the love. I'll do this.
Like my silly commentary.
Again, it's always just I just love as I said, back in the day I used to listen to music all the time, but now like YouTube and a podcast have like replaced that background noise for me just in my day to day. So like I had you on while I'm making dinner, if you know what I mean. So like I like things that keeps me busy. There you go.
Just real quick, I've sent you the link for that Darth Maul Nick on Star Action figures.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's in stock. I've been tempted by it because it's just a cool looking action figure, isn't it? Just a cool looking figure. Right.
Honestly, I always complain that they don't look like the animation, but the look they gave that one with like the kind of like smirk on his face, I feel like puts it in that slight category I want it to be in. It gives him that proper emotion and look of the show. So I think that's one of the better looking ones overall.
I think the advantage of it being Darth Maul as well is that he's predominantly like known for being in the live action films, right? So like that's how he got introduced in episode 1. So like he's a live action character put into the animated, so it's easier for our brains to go, oh, he's a live action looking character. If that makes sense. That's
probably true too. Yeah.
Yeah. I love how we're watching Northern Nomad just drive home as well. Yeah, drive safe, my friend, drive safe. I was on the road, I'm watching you. Go and subscribe to Jamie's channel, all right? Jay's channel, sorry. Jamie, have you got a channel? Can we plug that?
Not yet.
Not yet, but soon maybe. But go and subscribe to Jay for the time being. Jay's Toys Collection UK. You won't miss it. 'Cause the bright pink. You know you're on the right place. I like it. They're like, what would you call that? Like shocking pink, like a hot pink. It's a Bret Hart pick.
Pink. Yeah, it is Bret Hart pink. That's why I chose it.
Yeah, I
love Bret Hart.
Yeah, I understood. I get that reference. But yeah, please go and subscribe. Right at the top of the chat, over 111 people watching here on this Saturday afternoon. Let's go and make Jay's Christmas and get him to 500. Right, that's a good milestone. My first 1,000 took me like a year. I think it was ridiculous. It's a slog that first 1,000. So if we can help, happy days. All right, let's go across to all right, let me go back to my other screen, and let's go down to right. We'll skip Northern Nomad for a second. We'll let him get home. We'll let him get settled, and we'll go straight.
Like he's almost there.
Yeah, he's nearly there. Good. He got home safely. Let's go to Nick. What you been buying?
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what I showed the last time I was on here. I left it in the other room because I think I already showed it. Sludge from Transformers.
Yeah, because we called it slag. That? Yeah, we called it slag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not slug.
Oh,
sludge.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe then. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
I don't remember, but I waited almost like a whole year for that figure, and finally I saw it at the store. That's one I really wanted to hunt for and not order it online, but I left it in the other room. However, I'm pretty sure I didn't show these. Finally,
60th, right?
Yep, finally got the 60th anniversary first appearance Spider-Man. I do have a slight issue with these webs, but I don't mind them as much as everyone else seems to dislike them. I think I like this figure probably more than any other Spider-Man figure from Marvel Legends this year in terms of look. I kind of like his slimmer build and, you know, that classic look. And I did get the 2-pack finally as well. It's been a while.
That's the big debate. People were assuming that the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man would be the be-all end-all, the best Spider-Man figure, but a lot of people were very impressed with the 60th anniversary that's been used a couple of times now, completely pinless as well. It's actually got better range in certain areas. So which one do you prefer now you've got them in hand? You said the 60th, right?
Yeah, I really, really do prefer the 60th anniversary. I think it's the color scheme, and like I said, the overall build is a lot thinner. This other one, he looks good, but I feel like he's maybe a little too buff in places. Like his thighs are really big.
It's prime Peter Parker in his adolescence.
That's
peak Peter
sure.
Parker. Try and say that 3 times. But yeah.
I got a few other things. I finally got Outback.
Nice.
G.I. Joe. Now, I want another one of these because I'm thinking of making a custom with this. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'll show it off once I finish it.
Okay.
You guys will probably get a kick out of it once that's taken care of. This keeps falling off of its stand, and it's a pain to deal with. But this is an SH Monster Arts Rodan from Godzilla Singular Point.
Nice.
It was only about $50. It's not too big, not too small. It's got a nice range of motion in the neck. Mouth doesn't open as wide as I'd like, but it's okay.
Is that part of a line of figures? Or are they ever Yeah.
Godzilla monsters, and they've covered movies, and this was from an anime that's on Netflix that is really hard for some people to wrap their heads around. It's very like scientific and kind of mind-blowing in a weird sort of way. I think it tried a little too hard. That's one way to put it. But you're supposed to be able to fold up these wings, and I always feel like I'm going to break them. They're very fragile.
It's an SH Figure Arts. Don't even risk it.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. Now, the last thing, the other day, you guys know on the Inner Circle, I showed off Peter B from Mafex, which I
You fixed the leg, right? The leg was falling off or something.
It was the shoulder.
Oh, shoulder,
right
okay, yeah.
Yeah, the pins in the shoulder that hold into like the butterfly joint were popped out for some reason.
You sorted it?
And yeah, I figured it out. I took a pair of like smoothed, like tipped tweezers, like they didn't have like a sharp edge to them, and kind of just pried it apart slightly, and then like just shoved it in there. Yeah, it worked. No breakage.
I can see David biting his tongue there. He's like, should I? Shouldn't I?
I know what I
man. Shoving it in.
Now, I said this was on the way,
Miles.
and it just arrived today. Let me open that real quick here.
So you're in on that whole line now, right? You got to get Gwen.
Yes, I am completely in on this whole line. I was happy with the Legends, but I missed out on these the first time around, and I was really irritated with myself that I missed out on them. I kept debating the Sentinel figures, and I don't know what it was, but I did not like the way the face sculpts looked on the Sentinel figures, and I didn't like the lack of soft goods on them either. I definitely like these. Like I said the other day, I didn't know they'd have wires in the clothing. I watched reviews, but I must have forgot that was the case. But
clothing on that scale is hit and miss for me. Sometimes it looks great. Like I mentioned on the last, I think maybe it was the last Legend of the Lick or Iron Circle, I wanted that mask figure that Robo recently did a review of, where he's wearing the yellow suit. That looked really good, and that's not usually something I'd go for. But yeah,
sometimes it can look like a giant oversized thing, or like pajamas, or something that doesn't look quite right. But I feel like these have a nice look to them. My only complaint I'm noticing so far is the little pull strings keep wanting to stick up in the air. But I think if I just
if you pose him up in a more dynamic way, may actually work to its advantage. Looks
probably, maybe like if he's upside down, you know. He does have spider powers after all. It's not that big of a deal. But I really like the face sculpt on both of these a whole lot. Nice range of movement. I've heard this one's a little fragile with the legs, so I guess I should be a little careful with that. But I just love the amount of accessories these come with. You're not going to really get that anywhere else, you know.
Yep. No, I think people were putting them in their top 10s of last year. So
I believe so, yeah. I remember Wade from Unparalleled said he was going to take one or both of these figures to the grave with him. So called them his coffin figs.
Well, I'm glad you managed to get on all this time later, because sometimes those Mythic figures once they disappear from retail, they're really hard to get for a decent price in the aftermarket. So.
Oh yeah, that's for darn sure. This Miles just popped up randomly. I didn't see any alerts for it or anything on Ami the other day. For like $60, it's a pretty good deal.
Happy days. Apart from Miles, anything else?
No, I got some stuff on the way. Rush did send me a Captain Universe, and I think it's here. I would just have to go get it. It's probably outside, sitting there waiting for me to open it.
I'll use that the unmasked Peter Parker head in that as myself on a display. I was like, that's me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, that's me. It sort of works, sort of. If you close your eyes and look at it.
That's funny. And I did get some Black Friday orders in. None of it's here yet. A lot of Godzilla-related stuff. There was a sale on Entertainment Earth. I've shown them before. Those Mezco ones that are like smaller. They're 5 POA figures, probably about that scale, like maybe 4 inches. They had a sale that all those sets were 50% off. So normally they're like $80-$90. Now they're like $40, and it's a much better deal, honestly.
Well, as I said at the start, I love a sale. All right, let's keep going round. David, Evan, and Smith, my friend, you must have a pile of stuff for us.
I mean, I missed the last Legends and Liquor. I think I missed the Inner Circle. So yeah,
you've been busy. You've just been working.
Yeah. Well, it's holiday season. I'm a manager in retail, so like,
of course,
I have to work a lot. It's crazy. So thank you for doing this on a Saturday. I mean, I guess I should thank the World Cup, but
the World Cup, England qualifying for top of the group. Yeah,
I'm a homosexual, so I don't really know anything about sports, but I'm a hard-carrying athletic supporter. So just hot off the FedEx truck today, Scorpion.
Nice.
Spider-Man Scorpion. I've gotten from Star Action Figures, shout out to Star Action Figures, the Moonstone for the Walgreens.
The last one of the year, isn't it? The Walgreens exclusives.
or the first one of next year, considering U.S. distribution. When it
Maybe,
comes to
yeah, maybe. Little lackluster on accessories, that one. I was happy to get Moonstone because I missed out the first time round, but literally only came with fists, which was very disappointing.
Yeah. But the coloring of the figure is really nice, and I wish there was power effects of some kind. But I was trying to Google image search Moonstone in this costume, and like, I guess she just has like spheres of energy that show up on her hands, whatever. But she's a great repaint. I did get the Mr. Negative set, so that's a really cool slick figure. But I used the what is it, the Inner Demons
yeah.
body. I used that body for a selfie series meme.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
So I then needed to use the Inner Demon heads on a few spare Despair figures that I had laying around.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah.
So I got to use all three of them on Despair figures and like kind of put a little different accessories on them. And this one, I think,
demonic ninja clan there.
You know, with a coat and gun. So yeah, so I was able to make use of those. So Despair is a good figure for that, just because the gloves are the white and black, you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I got the 5-pack Spider-Man villain.
Nice.
Yeah.
With crazy Razorback.
I want it. I want it. I'm just like, I just want it to be cheaper at the minute.
Well, did it go on sale for Black Friday? I'm like,
maybe, but with Amazon, you have to pay shipping and import charges on top. So like, and the pound and the dollar are like neck and neck at the minute. So like, we used to have a little bit of advantage when the pound was worth a little bit more, but now they're neck and neck. It can get pricey now.
I think it went down to $80, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which still works out. It still works out. I put it in my basket and tried to check out just to curiosity, but it was still over £100 for us in the UK.
You have to pay import charges for like there's no in UK that ships directly.
I don't think it's on. Is it on the UK website, Dan? I don't think it's on the UK website, David.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. It hasn't popped up. It is on the UK site, but it got pre-order. The pre-order window was small, and it hasn't arrived in the UK yet. Is all I'm saying. That's why I nearly got it from the US, but it wasn't worth it. It's one of those sets where I think people want, but many people are just waiting for the sale. I do want it because it's got 4 first time in the line figures. Well, Silvermane maybe not so much, but the other 3 we've definitely never had.
But they're great. I mean, how can you not love this guy?
That guy just makes me laugh. Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Human Fly.
Yeah, I haven't been bold enough to like poke the face out of this thing and try to put one of my selfie series. I really, really want to, but you buy a 5-pack, like you don't want to dismantle everything.
No.
So and then the retro X-Men wave from Star Action Figures. I've only been able to get the males so far, but men are always my priority. And I do have a shout out to X-Men.Legends on Instagram. He's sending me a Dark Phoenix on a spiral, but then also I ordered from Star Action Figures and they're shipping as well. So I'll have like 3 Dark Phoenixes and 3 spirals to customize. But I have Avalanche, awesome, and I also got a Can of Beams accessory order in, which I've distributed through all of my figures so far.
Nice.
Super beautiful. I'm sure a bunch of you have bought from Can of Beams before or wanted to.
I wanted to, but I've hit him up before, and to be fair, he is willing to send to the UK, but it's just pricey. Like, importing stuff is now worse than ever because everything has went up. Like, import charges have went up, shipping has went up. So that's why it's like I'm trying as best as I can to get things local. But
is there a way to ship stuff to you guys that does not get an import fee? Like
if you send it as a gift. So when you're filling out the custom charges, if you send it as a gift, then it's under a certain amount. But like I just got hit with a custom charge. Like I've got a thing here that I have to go and collect because Rush just sent me one of the Gargoyle figures. Because remember, Gargoyles, no distribution in the UK. Necro legally not allowed to. Disney won't let them sell Gargoyle stuff in the UK. So Rush picked me up a Houston from Target and sent it me. And it got hit with an import charge. I don't even know why. So now I've got to go and pay an import charge to go and collect it. And it's like, it's getting really tricky. Getting really, really tricky.
Just real quickly, Dan.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Beast Kingdom Gargoyles figures that are doing?
They look good.
I think I've seen the Goliath actually. Yeah.
Goliath, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Look
so.
cartoonish. I like that look.
I think I've committed now to NECA, so especially when I'm paying premium prices to get them imported over here. So at least with NECA, I know I'm going to complete the main team, if that makes sense. And they've already shown they're going to get deep, where we don't know how deep Beast Kingdom will go. So I'll stick to NECA.
They're like £110 each.
Hey, and there you go. There's another reason not to go.
They're usually like a 1 or maybe 2 characters from a line, and then they're done.
You know me. Like. My collection's all about world building. Like, unless it's going on the miscellaneous shelf, and I don't mind just 1 or 2 representations. But for gargoyles, I want that whole team. I just need a very, very, very long shelf to display them all on with those bastard wings there. So hopefully they do a pack of like...
You've got the ceiling.
Yeah, I could just dangle them, yeah. Free commander ouch comes in. Gremlins are singing. The gargoyles like proper screaming, running down the road. Yeah. Sorry, David, continue.
Yeah, I just today made a X-Men 97 version of Storm on the VHS.
Oh, you look so good with a mohawk, yeah.
Right. And I know you guys have been very kind enough to shout out the custom Deathbird that I got from Christina.
So
Conan
good, so
online,
good.
but I can show it in person now. So
yeah, the Legends team ain't gonna beat this.
Like,
oh, I know. My
stunning.
goodness.
Yeah, go and check
Like
out
the-
David's
Wow.
Instagram.
Crazy. Oh my
Go
God.
and check out David's Instagram for some actual decent pictures. But yeah,
What on earth?
so good, so good.
good.
But the pipes and the metallicness and just the face and
there's gems on her chest and the feathers on the shoulders, and this crown she sculpted, and it is so smooth and like shiny, and the pinks and purple transition. Like, there's nothing wrong with this figure. It's stunning.
yeah.
So,
that?
but thank you guys for mentioning it. I know you mentioned it, I think, this Thursday, and you mentioned it, I think, the week
Yeah,
before.
no,
but
me and Rich will bring it up every opportunity we can. Because I think
I
Legends
love
may
it.
do a Deathbird soon if they're doing that Uncanny X-Men cover, but they're not going to hit that. So what's their Instagram, real quick? I'm sure people, if they're a fan of customizing, already know.
she's Christina Conan at on Instagram. So just like, think no spaces, no understrikes or anything. She's just done beautiful work. I've commissioned stuff from her once or twice before. I'm still waiting on. I'm getting a Moondragon figure from Avengers from her, which is going to be beautiful.
In
I'm
the
sure.
green.
You know,
Yeah.
It's going to be metallic green. It's going to be the bald head with like resting bitch face, and it's going to be gorgeous. And I customize a lot myself, but there are certain things that are just like beyond what I'm capable of doing as far as paint or construction or sculpting, and so then I'm more than happy to like invest money in something that is brought to beautiful life like that.
I know art is subjective, but it is a form of art, 100%. And she's a master at it for sure. One of the best.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the best customs I've ever seen. That was crazy looking.
Same. Like, I needed it. Like, and she didn't actually make that for me. She started making it, and I saw a picture of it, and I reached out to her about whether I could buy it from her, and she said yes. So thank God.
Yeah, so good.
Like that, you know, Hasbro will never do anything that great for Deathbird. Also, why I bought that Lockjaw from Mezco, because the Hasbro Lockjaw will never be light up eyes and, you know, the detailed fur sculpt like that. You've got it, Dan. I know you've got it.
Here he is. I like this dog. It's quiet.
Your favorite dog,
It's
right?
not barking at me. His Ted's not watching. I think he's in earshot. I can't say that out loud. But he doesn't shit in my kitchen anyway.
But there are things that are that uniquely done and just so well executed and beautiful. Like, art is subjective, but also like personal value is subjective, and what you choose to invest your money in to elevate your collection, that's on everybody, you know, like, so
Look,
happily.
People can spend their money on whatever the fuck they want. I don't understand this YouTube culture of telling people what they should and shouldn't do. It's like, do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Here she is on Instagram. Again, I'm sure you're well aware, but her work is insane. Look, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
So good. So good. Yeah, there you go. So good. Rich has put the Instagram in the link. I'll copy it as well. So please go and check out, people, if you're curious. So good.
She's on a holiday break now, so it's like she won't work on stuff until like January. But
she's about to get 10 messages asking for a Deathbird.
I'm sure. Poor Christina, but she'll make them beautiful. She will.
How much did that cost you?
Well,
if you don't mind saying, if you don't
want to say, just message
Cloud,
me.
Cloud straight in there
All
with
right.
the question that everyone wants to know.
Well, the other thing is like I don't. If customizers will charge what they need to based on the workload that goes into it, the time and effort, the assembly of parts, and so they may make the same Deathbird figure. They may make the same Deathbird character, but they may use different parts.
Honestly, Dave, it's your business. You can message Cloud later if you want to. Yeah, for 100%.
I'll tell you. I don't have a problem telling it because I spend my money like I want to, and it's a value to me, and so I'm not going to feel stupid for spending that money.
Also, with over 100 people watching, it's unfair to put out to Christina, this is her price. Do you know what I mean? Because it may not be.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly. Like she should be able to charge what she wants to charge for any particular figure, depending on how much.
She may not like someone, and she'd be like, "Do you know if you want my work, at £3,000?"
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's the magic of being your own boss, I guess. So. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll message you, Cloud. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Any more, David? Is that all?
Well, that is all for right now. On Monday, I'm getting Egghead from
okay, sorry, sorry, I misheard then. I must have misheard.
Like, why are you waiting till Monday? I'm getting mine tonight.
Hey!
Something you get before us. We've got no Egghead over here yet.
Amanda's not home tonight, so I'm not. Yeah, that ain't happening. Sorry.
Damn. So
we'll have some eggs in the fridge, though.
Except for Cloud.
All right, let's.
But yeah.
All good. Oh, sorry, David. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Vincent Price as Egghead on Batman 1966 was amazing. So I'm sure everybody knows Vincent Price. He's like a famous actor, right?
Yeah, well, I've seen the figure, so I know who you're on about. Yeah.
I've been wanting a figure of him, so that's cool that's out.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't wait. It's coming on Monday. I cannot wait for that head particularly. So I'm excited. You'll see posts from me about it on Monday and everything. So
all good.
But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.
All good. Let's go and check that Northern Nomad got home safely. We seen you driving. You were looking at the road the whole time. You were signaling at the right time. Congratulations. That was a successful journey home.
Yeah, I made it home alive.
Well done. I was also curious, like, anyone watching knows, like, we're just following you home. Like, we just, now we can break it down and figure out where you live. We're going to turn up at your house now.
Yeah, if you have your GPS.
We're going to leave the gremlins outside singing Christmas carols for you now.
Well, I live on the second floor, so hopefully they can't reach me.
New toys, David, speak to us.
Right now, all of my Marvel Legends are still pretty much in bags or boxes and whatever.
Oh, you've just moved, right, haven't you? So you're setting up a new collection, a new display.
Yeah. I've been ordering some older, maybe some mid to older DC figures. Like I've got some Batman Arkham figures right here.
Nice.
There's Hush. There's an older Mattel Batman.
So you're trying to fill gaps in your current collections at the minute, I suppose?
Somewhat. I just want to play both sides of the coin with Marvel and DC a little bit. These are both the Galactus HasLab.
Nice.
And the Sentinel HasLab. I got them on the secondary market and haven't had a chance to unbox them yet.
For a decent price on the secondary market? All things considering? Or a bit of FOMO as well?
Put it this way, I kicked myself in the ass for not purchasing them when they were released. So.
That's why you've had to move. We didn't realise, but you've moved to a smaller place. You used to live in this great mansion, but you've now committed to buying these on the aftermarket, and you've now had to get a different place. We get it. The big game.
Yeah, right. But as far as Legends go, I did get, I think I told you in one of your previous streams, I did get the VHS X-Men 90s collection.
Nice.
Well, I've got Jean Grey right here.
Jelly Leg Jean. I'm putting out tomorrow. I'll see if I've got my thumbnail to show people what I'm putting out tomorrow.
And then Jubilee came in too. The rest of them, I got these two off eBay because off eBay because when I looked at Hasbro Pulse at the time, they were unavailable. And the rest of them I ordered off Hasbro Pulse, and they have yet to arrive.
My video tomorrow on the YouTube channel is a recap and ranking of this whole wave. And I said, spoiler alert, in the Instagram group, Jean Grey may or may not be number one. Just saying. Just saying. All right? You're going to have to watch to find out. But yeah, check out my YouTube channel tomorrow for a recap and ranking. Top 8 style of this retro wave. As Hasbro have confirmed, no more VHS X-Men figures in 2023 as we're moving into Spider-Man. So it's nice to know that there's 8 figures that are out there and are attainable, so you feel like you've completed a mini collection, if you will, which is always nice. So there you go. But yeah, nice stuff. So carry on.
And then besides those, I just have some other Batman Arkham figures over here.
I've always wanted to build like a diorama of a Batcave. Do you know, like I brought the RC Batmobile, the one that has the smoke and the lights and stuff. And in my head, I thought I'm gonna build a Batcave and display it, and it was so freaking big. Ain't got the room for it. Have you got a Batmobile?
Dan, did you get the? I'm sorry.
It's all good. Carry on.
Did you get the Batman animated series Batcave?
No.
Oh, it's huge.
Which one?
The animated series.
The McFarlane one.
No. No, it was by DC
Came with
Direct.
Alfred, right, David?
DC Direct.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have this really old one from the 90s.
Is that the one where I see people take diorama pictures on, where you can have Batman in his chair and he's got all his computer screens and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have seen that. It does look good. Good.
You should get it. It's amazing.
You can't find it anywhere. It's like £700.
Yeah, okay. I won't be getting it then.
Alfred's the only figure I'm missing from the animated series because he's exclusive to the set. I never got the Batcave. But
maybe I'll buy it and move in with Northern Nomad there, because we both went crazy on the aftermarket.
I went back in the last probably 4 to 6 months, and I bought a lot of old Mattel DC Universe classics and some old DC collectibles, essentials, direct, etc. So I have a fair amount of those figures too. These ones, and then some that in bags and boxes. So.
No, I know, Craig, I just noticed you spin your camera around. Do it again. Show people. You've got a little... don't die on us. Make sure you survive first. So that's the animated show, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go and check out his Instagram. I'm sure he's got pictures up there. Oh, he's fell off. He's now fell into a hole. It's complete darkness. Oh, he's out the hole. Now he's back. Oh, you all right? You okay? Did you fall over? Can't hear. You're muted.
I'm here. I'm here.
There you are. Cool.
My phone's just come up with a low battery.
Oh, get the charger.
I know.
All good.
Right. But yeah, that's DC Direct.
Nice. I do.
The only ones I don't have is Freeze and Ivy.
Go and
Alfred.
Check out Craig's Instagram, because Craig displays his figures in dioramas. Like, all his displays are dioramas, which I really like. Brings the collection to life for sure. Okay, people, let's get into some actual toy talk. Today's stream, because it's a Saturday and I didn't really have much time to put pieces together, we are just gonna get into predictions, because Hasbro confirmed there is a fan first this week. So of course we're gonna do that. Just go around the board and see what people expect to see. To be fair, if you're involved in this community, it's pretty easy to guess what they're going to show, but I think the Hasbro team are aware of that as well, so they're also going to surprise us with stuff that we don't know, because it'll be pretty boring if they just reveal stuff we expected to see. But we'll get into that in a minute. But as we alluded to earlier, I did want to just show this real quick. Now, I have showed before a Santa Claus on the on Big Bad Toy Store, but Mythic Legions, Four Husbands Studios, have now released they did the Krampus this time last year, and I think this year now they're doing Kris Kringle himself. So yeah, it looks very impressive, not gonna lie. And I think, was it Mark, you said you pre-ordered this, right?
I sure have.
Yeah,
I sure have, Dan. Yeah, did it today, in fact.
Did you get Krampus last year?
No, I didn't actually. I would have done, but I went for the Big Bad Toy Store. I was just walking downstairs, by the way, so spare me. But yeah, I did go for the. Right, I'm gonna Just moving into.
See, Mark keeps his lights off throughout the whole house.
On the move.
For the whole house, not just the rooms he's in. Nowhere's got the lights.
Yeah.
Saving that money.
Please donate bulbs.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I pre-ordered the Father Christmas Santa from Mythic Legions. I saw it and I thought, oh, that looks really cool. And I missed out on the Halloween one. I think Cloud. Yeah. And I thought, the FOMO of like when I saw Cloud with it, and I thought everyone was showing that and saying it was such a good figure. I thought I'll just jump on the Santa.
I like this picture. This picture nearly sold it for me. Just with a hood up, with a bag of toys. Thank you, JC Hirsch. I'll come to that in a second.
Yeah, that does look cool.
Yeah. So, and it comes with loads of decent accessories as well. So you don't just get him. Where's the little accessory picture?
He's got his little bag.
Yeah, you get the two heads. You get the little tree. It even comes with a little like.
Oh yeah.
Foot cracker. You pre-ordered it and you didn't even look at the pictures.
I know. I didn't even. I just went in.
You just kind of.
But bag of toys there. Drawn.
It's a nice surprise, isn't it?
There's secret accessories in the bag. They said they haven't shown everything.
Oh,
So
okay, that's pretty cool.
There will be.
Oh, that's pretty good. There you go. Even more surprises for you, Mark.
Yeah, Christmas has come early, guys.
Santa himself are bringing you presents. So apart from Mark, did anyone else get tempted or go in on this? Don't get me wrong. I look at stuff like this from afar, but this time of year I just can't pull the trigger. But it does look very nice. Anyone else?
Is that a soft goods complete robe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the hood, is it wire or just?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to buy.
It's nice. It's really nice. I almost, and it's still at the back of my head. Like, should I do it? And have a nice Christmas decoration? Because now it's
very tempting. I can see Trevor in the chat as well, like just trying to give me a prod, going, "Come on, Dan." Yeah. How much was it? How much, Mark? Sorry.
Yeah,
David.
no, it's a good price. Just to push you even further over the edge, Dan. It probably works out with shipping to us £80.
Oh, with shipping. Oh,
with
okay.
shipping, yeah. Okay. It was about 83 with shipping.
It was close to that for us. Like it was like 74 or something, maybe. So it's not too far off.
Yeah. It was $98 when I put it in the car, including shipping, because it was $38 shipping. Yeah. So I suppose it converts to about 85.
83 or something like that. Yeah.
Are these your pictures, Trevor? I assume these are your
they
pictures.
have to be.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah, they are his pictures. He said on
He
Instagram.
confirms the hood and everything is wired.
Does he know what So Trevor, you obviously don't tell us, but does he know what the accessory is in the bag? Is it good? Can you give us any hint of is it good or not? Like
there's a couple of peeks like in the other photos. There's like a little like a plush dog that I saw. He's got like the doll, which I think you actually see in there. So there's a couple of tiny peeks, but I'm sure there's going to be a few things that you won't see until.
Okay, so Trevor in the chat says he knows what the secret accessory is, and give us a little hint. Give us an emoji reaction to what it is.
It's a present.
Yeah, give us an emoji reaction to what the secret accessory is. That should reveal absolutely nothing. Shout out Mad Hatter reviews in the chat as well. I love Mad Hatter, by the way. Please go and check out his channel. He says, "What's up, guys? I've been debating this thing since 6 a.m. Damn you, Christmas bar humbug." Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very, very tempting. I've seen lots of people repost it. Like you, Mark. Last year, I was seeing people get Krampus, and like you do get that FOMO, don't you? And like you just said, you had it with the Headless Horseman earlier this year. So is this ready to ship then? So is this a pre-order?
Yeah.
This currently sold out.
In 5 days.
Oh, is it sold out? Okay.
For now, they're doing another drop tonight. I think at 8 o'clock our time.
Okay.
So there's going to be a second attempt, but it's order it and they ship it out in the next week or so.
Okay.
But right now he's not available.
Okay, me and Mad Hatter are safe for at least for a little bit, but we may have another opportunity this afternoon. He says. So Trevor says yes, he does know what the secret accessories are. He says they're cool. A couple of them are in the pics. Oh, okay, cool. So a couple of them are in the pics. Okay, there you go. Have a little sneaky investigation, and you'll find out for yourself. But lots of accessories, looks very cool, and Father Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. See, like the little stuffed dog.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see if we can zoom. Let's enhance. 90s action movie trope. Enhance. It's always weird when they enhance the quality of the picture remains the same. It's like that's not how pictures work. No. 90s action movies. Anyway, there's a trumpet in there. Who doesn't want a trumpet?
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Trumpet, a little dog, quieter than my dog, I assume. All right, cool.
And
Sneaky.
it's really tempting.
Sneaky.
Because he's going to kill me. Because there's so much that we're going to get slammed with
You
this
got
week.
you got away with getting the headless horseman because it's going to be part of your Halloween display. Now, come
Yes.
on, what other festive season of the year needs a display piece? Do you know?
She's going to tell me we already have McCrampus.
Oh well.
And that I'd have to maybe sacrifice Zombie Santa.
Look,
but I mean,
you need
the
yin
longer
and
I
yang.
look at this,
Good-
yeah,
you
the
need the
longer
good
I
and
look at
bad.
this, I'll think about it. There's another drop tonight, so I've got some time.
Wow.
Oh, let's not fall out of my shirt here. Oh my god.
So someone message me if it goes back up tonight. Someone hit me up and I'll have to make a spontaneous, quick decision. Yeah,
Sure.
You could always put mini mates in the sack.
there you
Is
go.
it
Yeah,
mini brands?
yeah, there you
mini
go. Yeah.
mates,
Of
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. As in actual presents, like
Toys.
mini toys. Yeah, like a mini
Yeah.
GI Joe or a mini turtle or something. That would be pretty cool.
Like those little ones they make in like the little packages.
Exactly. Yeah, the mini.
Yeah,
mini
and the
ones.
balls.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
genius.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Yeah, nice. Yeah, a few people in the chat are saying it's going back up later, so
Yeah.
we shall see. Okay,
What scale is
1
that?
a.m. for us.
it's
going back up.
1/12. It's 1/12 scale.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh crap! All right.
Yeah.
I would assume it'd be about 1/12 scale. I think's fair. Probably about
Yeah,
7
it is,
inches.
yeah. That's what. Yeah, it's 112.
You can handle 7 inches, right, David?
I mean, sure. I mean,
I can.
I'd pay a little attention to 7 inches.
No comment.
Okay, cool. Let's get into some Legends predictions. Then the show is called Legends and Liquor, so let's talk about it. Okay, so during our stream on Thursday, the Hasbro team revealed that there is another fan first. There is usually always one in December. To be fair, they usually do a little recap of their favourites of the year, but we're interested. No offense, in the new stuff. We want to see what's coming in the new year, and there are lots of rumors going around, a lot of predictions already out there, especially regarding the Uncanny X-Men cover. So I am assuming it's going to be them, but we've also seen a few other leaks with the Ronin and the Blob deluxe figures. Like, are any of them going to be confirmed? So let's go around the board, see what you think we're going to see and what would you like to see as well. And just to make it a little bit more fun, the stream I did with Rich on Thursday was all about X-Men, our most wanted X-Men figure. So just to, because some of these predictions are pretty easy to guess. So what do you want to see? And give me an X-Men character you'd like to see. Not that you think they're going to show up on Tuesday, but just something that you would like to see in the Legends line. Me and Rich, I think my top of my list was the Starjammers. Like, I want them all. And I think Rich wants Monet. Of course he does. Show me the money. Show me the money. So they're mine and Rich's picks. So give us an X-Men character and what you think we're going to see on Tuesday. So we'll start up top with Craig. Craig, Tuesday, Legends, what are they revealing?
Well, I'm hoping we'll get a Lilandra
Oh, okay. She needs a body.
to go with that cover, or maybe a Gladiator,
Yeah.
or like you say, Starjammers are in that issue of the comic. So any Starjammers would do, or a box set,
Well, that X-Men cover
like the villain one.
is when the team go into space. It is the start of that sort of cosmic adventure. So
Yeah, they go off to find, I think Professor X is it, and he's got like an armored body suit or something. He's in the comic. I haven't read it for a while, but yeah.
So the Shi'ar
So
are
they
involved
go-
and all of that.
yeah.
So it's fair
Yeah,
game.
Shi'ar, Starjammers, they're all involved in it. So
I think a lot of people would appreciate a Gladiator re-release as well. I think the Moon Knight re-release is coming out later this month. So it shows they're not scared of doing re-releases.
yeah,
But I'd like if they're going to do Gladiator again, give us a pinless body, like proper
Yeah.
updating rather than re-release.
that's one I missed was the Gladiator, and I missed the Apocalypse Head as well. So
Of course,
I have
the Apocalypse Head and the Gladiator combined made that a very
So
hard
I
to
have-
obtain.
I have AOA's head on the actual Apocalypse that come with that wave. Which
Oh,
is quite
okay.
funny.
I'm also missing
So-
just that head. It's a little nerve wracking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is. It's like one of them little nitpicks, like, but it like goes on the aftermarket for like 90 quid just for the head, and I'm like, no, thank you.
David, you wouldn't pay 90 quid for head, would you?
No, I can get it free.
Yeah, of course.
See, yes, exactly.
I was going to
I've
say,
been any
David's going to
David.
explode all this talk of head.
Not the only one.
I thought he was drinking on purpose to avoid the conversation. So Lilandra's your want, which is a great want. What do you think they're going to see? You're going to see on Tuesday?
It's definitely. I reckon it'll be the golden blue 3-pack.
Yeah.
We'll have Gambit, Banshee and Storm.
Yeah.
I think that will be definitely up for pre-orders.
Yeah, Entertainment
I'd
Earth.
like to see a blob. We had that little, someone teased us with that leak, so you know, it's everyone wants it, and that's another one I missed on. So that's one I want for the collection to go on this shelf with all the Brotherhood and X-Men. So.
I agree. I'm just looking on Entertainment Earth because Thursday the 8th, there's another Marvel Legends pre-order. So whatever they reveal on Tuesday, something is going up for pre-order on that Thursday. Thursday the 8th of December, another secret drop. It figures, but with sure your Marvel at whatever they remember may bring. Oh, this reminder may bring you. So yeah, it's a Marvel pre-order on the 8th. So we're gonna find out.
Look how quick we got the retro wave. So I reckon now they've got the renders. They had the figures in the cases on MCM. So I reckon it's definitely one that's going to be in production.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Pre-order.
That X-Men 5-pack with the villains and those 3 packs are going to be first quarter of 2023. So yeah,
I'm all in on that wave.
January time, I guarantee it. Cloud, what about you? Something you'd like to see, and then what do you think you're going to see?
Like to see? That's a hefty. Let me start with what I think we'll see. I think we're all pretty much in agreement that the blue and gold 3 packs will probably be revealed. I'm hoping they finally reveal that blob that we saw. It's a good time to do it because we saw the 2 deluxe, we saw the blob, and we saw Ronin. And if they're doing an X-Men theme stream, it's perfect to offer this like as a deluxe figure, like a general release, a deluxe, and then maybe something fan channel like that rumored Rogue in her like original costume.
Yep.
Maybe.
Wouldn't be mad at it.
I really want to see if they're sticking with X-Men. I'd love to see somebody like Lilandra, but I still want my Feral to finish off the X-Force. If she's the only one we're missing, I feel like we might get her.
1 second, we got a super chat from David.
David Deepole donated
Friday's
5
working.
euros.
Thank you very much.
Hi guys, sorry I couldn't make it tonight. I'm dying for a new Psylocke, Betsy, Captain Britain.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. Me and David have been messaging, and he's gonna. I think he's gonna enjoy getting involved with Legends and Liquor. That's all I'll say. But we're doing one on the 18th, David. So try and make some free plans on this Sunday, the 18th. We're gonna try and have a big Christmas special because it's the last one of the year, last Legends and Liquor of 2022. 18th of December. That goes for everybody. Clear your schedule. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Our own Legends and Liquor Christmas party. Not that I need more of an excuse to drink, but that's what we're going to do. And I may even bring the super shots back. Am I off that week? Hang on, I need to make sure I'm off on the Monday before I do that. But anyway, we're making fun.
I'm not. But I work from home, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. But thank you. Sorry, thank you, David. He says he's dying to see a Psylocke, a Betsy, Betsy and Psylocke, obviously. I said the same thing. I want to see Betsy in her original X-Men uniform, that pink look when she first joined the X-Men. And another Captain Britain? Yeah, why not? We haven't got the perfect Captain Britain yet. Oh, does he mean? Oh, he means Psylocke as in Captain Britain. Yes.
Her one. His comment goes right into one of my biggest wishes. We need revenge. So it was like Quanon in Betsy's body. Remember when they were the 2 of them? Does anybody remember this? I see David nodding his head. That's good. So they had Psylocke, who was Quanon's body with Betsy's mind.
Yes.
So the other one was, I think she looked like she had like the pink hair and everything. If you Google a picture of her, you'll recognize her. She was in a few issues. They kind of fought back and forth. But her name is Revanche. It's French for revenge. And it was Betsy's body with Quanon's head, Quanon's mind. And she's been, since we got Psylocke, she's somebody I've wanted. So I would love for them to announce that they're doing her.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm all world building for me. So if it's a new character we've never had before, that always gets my attention for sure. So I'll be interested to see for sure. But that's a deep cut. I doubt we'll see that. But it's a wish. It's a want. It's a want for sure.
It's a wish.
Yeah, for one. All right, let's go underneath you to Jay. Jay, what about you? Something you want to see and something we're gonna see?
On my phone, I wrote it down. Okay. What do I think we'll see? Yeah, as everybody says, I think we'll see the yellow and yellow and blue suit X-Men. Potentially, we could see something from Guardians of the Galaxy or Ant-Man. We've had the trailers now for the MCU style of things.
Yeah, indeed. Quantumania they showed an extended clip or an extended trailer at that Comic-Con in Brazil, but they haven't put that public. So the only thing that's public is like a little feature, isn't it? It's like a recap of Ant-Man's story or something like that. But the Guardians trailer's legit. The first teaser trailer for Guardians, Ant-Man, like you said, the Marvels is next year as well. Secret Wars is going to be the first Disney Plus show of the new year, so we could see something MCU related on Tuesday. You're not wrong at all.
Yeah, and there's pop vinyls out for Ant-Man. I won't say what they are, but there are definitely new characters and things in pop.
Yeah.
So as they seem to leak everything out first, old Pops in Lego.
Yeah, indeed. It is always those first. You're right.
In terms of X-Men character, I was going to say Lilandra. The other one I wrote down was Eric the Red. We haven't had in Marvel form. I remember him from the animated show, one of the villains in the animated show, Eric the Red. So I'd like to see.
Yeah, same. I was saying to Cloud. New characters. Give me something new. Like I understand that we got to keep chugging out the popular ones and giving us upgrades and changes their costumes, but every now and then sneak in a brand new character we've never had before to the collection. So I'm game for anything like that. Nice.
Yeah, and the main one I think here, this is bridging both really. I think we could get it, and I want it. So it's VHS Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will see something from that. And I've written down Morbius. I want a animated Morbius.
Plasma. Yes. Yeah.
When they teased Morgan a few years ago, I remember we were all thinking, potentially it's...
because the plasma, because they weren't allowed to say blood, weren't they? So he was a vampire who wanted plasma.
I finally watched Morbius film this week because it was on Sky.
Do you like it? Yeah, it was nice.
My goodness. Yeah. But yeah, Morbius and Chameleon, because he has a very distinct look in the animated series.
Absolutely. Very colourful look as well. Would have looked great on a retro card, Hasbro, but no, we've got Webman instead. Great. Thanks for that. Idiots. Oh, and Negative Spider-Man, that's great as well. Great. We could have had Doc Ock or Chameleon, but no. I've got Webman and Negative Spider-Man. Ridiculous.
And we need Smythe from the animated series. I'll take him in full version with attached. What am I doing here? Attached back tentacle things.
Yeah, and his chair as well. Like he could be a deluxe. He could have been in the Riders Wave back in the day as well. But his look in the animated show is a little bit different than the comics. Yeah, for sure. Who's dropped out? Someone's dropped out. Okay, let me bounce. It's all right. Someone will be back, I'm sure.
The other Dave.
Okay, Dave, he'll be back. It's all right. Let me change it. Cool. Continue.
One that looks like Will Ferrell, in my opinion.
You think Dave looks like Will Ferrell?
I do. I really do.
Okay.
I said that the other day in a chat, but I don't know if he noticed.
Okay, we'll ask him what he thinks of that. I wonder if you've got that before. Okay, so let's go to Mark then. Mark, same question to you.
Well, I think it's going to be they're probably going to show us the blue and gold teams, aren't they? The sort of rumored the packs, it's 3 packs, isn't it? I think 3 packs or 2. Yeah, probably going to show those. What I'd like to see, shout out to Rectangular on this one. I'd like to see Rectangular mentioned it in his rumors.
Never heard of him.
Might be. Yeah, they've heard of him. I know he's a bit of a famous guy on the YouTube. That guy. But I think that there's rumored to be an X-Men 97 wave coming in 2023. So I'd like to see that. Don't know if we'll see it. Hopefully, and of course, swimsuit X-Men. You know, I'm always banging on about them
because we told you never had a chance to defend yourself. But me and Rich were saying that you wanted Budgie Smuggler Wolverine.
Absolutely, I'm a pervert.
We knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are the 3 packs people are alluding to, by the way. So we've already got Wolverine. There's Storm. There's Gambit. He was the 20th reveal for November, I believe. There's Banshee. 2 heads as well. Paul Harden has posted the 2 heads there. 2 heads better than 1, right, David?
Amen.
There you go.
And I think they're going to sneak a Siren Screaming head into the packet.
Really? Oh, that would be good.
That would be interesting.
I think they should, and they will. I think they will.
That would be very good. All right, David's back. David, while you were gone, Nick said that he thinks that you resemble Will Ferrell. Have you heard that before?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, that's a first.
I really see it. I don't know what it is. It's certain angles more than others, but
Maybe
Little
just
bit, maybe.
maybe just in my face. He's got curly hair. I've got like
yeah,
baby
it's the
hair.
face. It's not necessarily the hair.
Look, Will Farrell's a popular, funny guy, so it's not a bad thing, my
It
friend.
might be the fact that I just shaved too. Sometimes I'll let my 5 o'clock shadow grow out with the.
Hey, he's one of my favorite actors.
I know.
So it's,
He's a legend,
yeah.
legend in the game. Going back to these pictures then, like you said, there are a couple of heads, but that'd be pretty good if they can sneak in an extra in there for the little apology siren heads. People would be very happy for that. So obviously we know you want the swimsuit X-Men, Mark, but is there anyone with more clothes that you'd like to see in the line?
Well, if I had to get more
of course.
clothes, Dan,
That's fair.
yeah, probably. I mean, like, I actually would like Gladiator as well. I kind of like Gladiator. Like you say, I think Pinless is a good shout. I'd actually like Gladiator on maybe the Omega Red body or different body mold to the Hyperion mold. Yeah, Hyperion. Thank you, Hyperion mold. I'd like a different mold to that, but yeah, Gladiator would be like one. I'm quite, one of my sort of favorite characters. I would like to see a Gladiator.
He is there on the cover.
Yeah,
or underneath. I can't zoom in as much, but he is there in the sort of background, faded. He's there with Lilandra.
Yeah, he'd be a pick. Yeah, but they do look really nice, don't they? The uniformity of the gold and blue uniforms look really, really good. Like, it look nice on the shelf as well.
I've been saying this every time we bring it up. Like, I'm a sucker for completing teams, but usually with Legends, like, I'm just about to open my Venom 3-pack that finally completes the Life Foundation symbiotes after years. So, like, it's nice to know we'll be able to complete this team, like everybody in colour on this page, by like the end of January, the end of February. If you're in the US, maybe the end of June or July. But in the UK, we may get these sooner rather than later. So it's just when you complete a team on the shelf, even if it's not your favourite team, undoubtedly looks great on display. Yeah, undoubtedly.
Here you go, Mark. Here you go.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, brilliant.
Shout out Sean who just subscribed. Welcome to the nonsense. Maybe you're watching live now. If you are, let me know in the chat. But welcome to the channel. Okay, cool. Gladiator's a great pick. Let's go underneath you to Jamie. Jamie, same question. What do you want to see? And are we going to see these X-Men?
I think it's a given that we see the X-Men, maybe the Blob. I would like to see the Blob, to be fair.
I'll take it.
What I want to see, Rachel Summers Phoenix to complete the Excalibur team.
Absolutely. The spiky outfit as well, please.
Yeah. And although he's not an X-Man or anything like that, I'm still pulling for Goose Rider.
Goose Rider, of course. With that Hippo 2-pack would be amazing. Goose Rider and Hippo. Yeah, great 2-pack.
100%.
One day, Jamie, we can wish.
Yeah.
The Hasbro team are aware. I brought Hippo up to Dan Yoon at MCM. He was well aware of the Hippo love. He said if it ever gets revealed, he's going to give me a ring. So my phone hasn't rang yet, though. So don't hold your breath, anyone. Yeah, nice. Okay, are you going to get this team, Jamie, if it when it inevitably comes out?
I'm not I really like the Storm. So the Storm may tempt me. And then if I get one set, then I might as well get the rest.
You can't just have one lonely X-Men in this uniform.
That was my logic.
Yeah.
Wanted just Banshee, well, might as well get everything.
Well, to be fair, Banshee is one that continues wearing this outfit for a little bit longer. Like him and Forge are like probably the two you can get away with. Everyone else divert back to their sort of looks after a couple of issues. But Banshee, if you're only going to buy one, Banshee's not a bad shout, is my point anyway. Okay, let's go across to Northern Nomad, my friend. So if it is these X-Men, are you going to get them? And if it isn't, what would you like Hasbro to reveal?
I'm kind of with what everyone else was saying with maybe a new Gladiator. I forgot which body mold everyone was saying, but a new Gladiator, and then I thought there was another one. Was everyone saying
Lilandra?
Hyperion?
No, people saying Lilandra. More She-Hulk. We have got the head for Lilandra. She is somewhere on my floor. There she is.
And then as far as buying this group of X-Men and these suits, yeah, man, I fall with everyone else's logic. You buy one, you probably have to buy them all to, keep it cohesive. So
absolutely. As I said, it's the fact that we can complete a team in a very quick succession, and they're all going to be like with Legends, like going back to that Venom, I use that Venom 3-pack because it's a very recent example. But we've got Scream, for example, on an old jangly female body with the bendy legs, wobbly legs and stuff. But then we've got Agony on the brand new double jointed pinless female body. So like straight away, 2 members of the team are like outdated in regards to the figure form. Where if this team all comes out in a very quick succession, all in the same 3-packs and whatever, the team are all going to be pinless. Like, they're all going to have a great range of articulation. Like, it's just going to be a very tidy-looking team in the collection, more so than some of our other teams on the shelf. So, I think when we see these 3-packs, it's going to tempt a lot of people to complete this team because you can do it.
I did also have the 2 old Build-A-Figures of the Blob and Ronan the Accuser, and I think I've probably heard a few other people say that. I know that Hasbro is probably releasing deluxe figures of both of them. So,
have you seen the leaked images?
I know. I think I saw the one for the Blob. I haven't seen anything for Ronan the Accuser.
Yeah, there were definitely leaked images that looked legit, but no confirmation from Hasbro yet. So maybe both. Maybe both.
They look good too. They look really good.
Yeah. I don't have either in comic form. So unlike Dave, I don't have Blob or Ronan. So like, I'm happy for the opportunity to get on. But for someone like you, David, it already has them. Does it bother you that they're getting a re-release, or do you like the opportunity that they're going to be upgraded?
I mean, if they can get upgraded, you know, like I don't know if the bodies would be with the pinless technology, but yeah, I mean, if they could get upgraded, they could be worth getting. It's hard to say. So.
Yeah, I don't mind rebuying the character or figure again if it is genuinely a decent upgrade. Like, but if it's not, then I'll keep what I've got. Thank you very much. Blob is someone who can still hold up in a modern collection, I think, just because of his stature. He's a big blobby guy, you know, so easily can still fit in a Brotherhood of Mutants display or something. So,
like that Walgreens exclusive Sentry, I have that one, and I have the older one, and the newer one does look a lot better. So
the same as me, and the good thing with that is that you can now display both heads, because I put the Void's head on the old body and like have them both on the display. Oh, you can't see because my stupid lights are flashing, but that's the advantage sometimes. If we re-release a figure, like, and I've got the other one, do you know, like, you can still make use out of the other figure. So that's the old body with the Void head on it, and then there's the new one. So yeah, options, people. I say it all the time, but if we get options, then you can use it to your advantage.
Just going off the renders, it looks like Blob would be pinless, but it looks like Ronan has pins, at least in the legs.
He'll be reusing some legs of some recent builder figure.
Sure.
It's on the Colossus body. The Ronin is on the Colossus, the modern Colossus body that came in the Warlock wave.
Oh, okay.
So he has like pinned legs and arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
New character.
Well, for me anyway. What were you going to say, David?
Oh yeah, me too.
David Evan Smith, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, but he looks good, and the torso's like, I think, new and accurate to the comics. Like every part that they reused brings to life the comic art, so it's a good reuse. It's just not pinless, and it looks more classic Ronin than the one that was released way back in the dark days under the Fantastic Four wave.
Yeah, nice.
So it's definitely going to be a better version.
As much as I'd like everything to be pinless, like I am not of that mindset that everything has to be pinless. I understand that for the longevity of Legends and to get the vast amount of characters we do, they have to reuse the library. And like 90% of my figures on the shelf, probably more than 90% of the figures on the shelf, have bloody pins. So it's not
How long have they been doing that already? And it's where a collection is.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
For me, it's characters that don't have different colours on the inside and outside that should be pinless. The rest of them, it really doesn't matter.
It's definitely better aesthetically 100% looks better. I'd prefer it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't want it. Like, of course I do, but I'm just saying I'd rather get the vast amount of characters that we currently do because they can reuse parts than get half the amount of characters that we currently get, but they're all pinless, if that makes sense. And it's not because I want people will probably argue that statement says I want quantity over quality, which is not what I'm saying. I just like world building, and we've got a lot of multiples of the same characters, and we're getting to that stage where they're running out of different costumes they can use for some of the big guns, so upgrading the figure has to be the next step. So but with characters like we've just mentioned, I don't have them, so I'd take them even if they do have pins in their legs. Who cares? Decent reuse, like David said. So all right, cool.
By the way, Dan,
yeah,
the Starjammers are on the first page of that comic book.
There you go.
So the Starjammers should be the next.
So Hasbro 100% had to read that comic over and over again for reference for making these figures.
Right on the first one.
That means the Starjammers have to be in their mind in these boardrooms. So they have to be coming. Have to be at some point. Like, I'd prefer a box set.
Professor X in his exosuit or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that could be a deluxe figure as well. Like, lots of potential in that comic run for sure.
I'm sure Corsair's on the list, so I think he will be coming, hopefully.
Yeah, I like how Eric Alfred Abel's using the bumper emoji. I understand. That's fair. That's very fair. Very fair. I can't help it. Like, when it comes to Legends, I can't help it. But yeah, there you go. No.
They also visit the Savage Lands in it as well.
They do, and Savage Land Rogue is on Mr. Rectangular's leaked list as well. So they ain't just going to give us one Savage Land figure. Surely they wouldn't.
I believe it was Outback Rogue.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Outback. Yeah.
Outback.
Damn, that's just me dreaming. That's me dreaming.
But then you got Magneto and you got Nick Fury's in it as well for a couple of panels.
Lots of potential. Lots of potential. Right, let's go down to Nick. Nick, same question. What do you want to see and what we're going to see?
Well, we're probably going to see that 3-pack.
No, you're lying. Liar.
Yeah. I think we are going to see Blob. I do. Now, I have a question. Did they confirm this is comic focused?
Yeah.
Or no?
Well, they've not.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's one of those questions you don't really need to ask, right? Because it's based off the comic cover.
When I spoke to Dan at MCM, he says it was very inspired by the comic. So
I just meant the reveals, like, overall.
As in Tuesday. No, they've not said comic or MC. Sorry, we're all our brains are still on this bloody
Sorry.
Let me get it off the screen. Okay, so you're referring to the actual stream on Tuesday.
The actual stream.
Yes, they have not announced it comic or MCU, so it could be a bit of both.
Well, I'm gonna throw some weird things out there.
Let's go for
it. I want a Logan movie X-23. That's one.
Okay.
I want a Quicksilver from the X-Men movies, or Ralph Boner. I don't care which one. Same actor.
Pete Evans.
Yep. And the weird one I'm going to throw out there, only because they just had that Christmas special. I want a straight up just Kevin Bacon.
I still ain't seen the Christmas special yet. I'm waiting to watch it. I'm going to watch it. We're putting up our tree tomorrow, so I think I'll watch it while I'm putting up the tree. It'll be our first Christmassy thing we watch this year. But yeah,
with an EE phone.
Kevin, I do have EE. Like, Kevin Bacon's clearly got some influence on me. By the way, people, we always make these jokes about Kevin Bacon and EE in the UK, but you American guys don't have a clue what we're talking about, right? Okay, so EE is a phone network, like a mobile phone network.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have Horizon or something like that. That's a mobile network, right? Use cell phones. We don't say cell phones either, but whatever. EE is a mobile network, and in the adverts, Kevin Bacon's like the advert guy. So he's in all these adverts. So, like, you cannot watch British TV without there being a Kevin Bacon advert with him selling the EE. So that's that's the reference we keep talking about.
That's pretty cool.
He's all over
and
the
it is
British.
literally
all the time.
Every set of adverts.
All the time, and new ones as well. Like
Day I learned.
he's filming them all the time. He's literally, it feels like he only works for EE at the minute. It's ridiculous. So
He's always doing weird stuff in them as well. Like the recent one, he's just like buried alive or something with a phone. Like so random.
Yeah.
he was in a show not long ago called The Following, and it only lasted a couple. I think it was it him?
That sounds right.
Anyone know where he was like chasing this cult serial killer? It lasted like 2 seasons, I think. I actually liked it.
I saw the first episode, never watched it again.
Yeah, I think it was Kevin Bacon. I think that's the last time I've seen him in something I actually enjoyed. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like the EE adverts. Anyway, continue, Nick. Sorry.
I just wanted to say, if we'll get any live action stuff, because I feel like they've almost hit every corner of X-Men as far as comics go. Of course, there's a couple loose ends, people one here and there. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty satisfied. So, did some weird stuff like that. And plus, Kevin Bacon was in First Class. So, I mean...
Yeah, he was...
He's Shaw, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, the name was like escaping me, and I'm like, I know what it is. I feel stupid. But then someone else said it. I would like to see Smythe from Spider-Man the animated series. I've mentioned that a few times on here. I don't care if it's the crazy version with the things coming out of his back, or if it's just him in the chair or whatever, or both. Like you said, it could be some crazy deluxe figure. That would be really nice to have.
EE, by the way, you don't have to pay me for this advert. I'm just playing it for the context of the show. Okay, this is Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon in an EE advert. Right now.
And lastly, I'd like to see Doc Ock from the animated.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Hey, there's another commercial that's I think exclusive to you over there. That's like a plumbing commercial or something with the ninja.
The turtles. Yeah.
Direct Line, isn't it? Is it Direct Line? Direct Line. I'll find it. I'll see if I can find it. All right.
Okay.
Right. YouTube are meant to be paying me for ads, all right? Now I'm playing their ads for free. Ridiculous. The tables have turned. What's going on?
Can we just point out as well that Direct Line used the best turtle?
They 100% did.
That's
They
true,
knew what was. They knew. I've changed my car insurance to Direct Line because I was like, Donatello, Direct Line. I'm in. I'm in.
Was there an Optimus Prime?
It's got to be Raphael. Raphael's the best.
Let me have a look here. Turtle.
Yeah, they did it with Bumblebee as well.
Yeah.
RoboCop as well.
You haven't seen it as well, but do you know the film Alf with our good friend Northern Nomad? Well, he's now in the trailer. He's now in the advert.
Asda, isn't it?
He's in the advert for Asda. Like Asda, that whole they've like sliced him out of the movie and put him in a shopping centre.
Like the shop.
Yeah, like the shop. He's just it's just Alf walking around the shop with those crazy quotes and
I
stuff.
think I've seen that.
It's like cut and pasted him. It's really funny.
Okay, this is the Direct Line advert. I think I haven't seen it, but it says Donatello there, so it should be. No sound, no context. There he is in his underground lair. I'd watch a movie of Direct Line Donatello. Not gonna lie. There he is. Look at that.
It's funny because he looks the best.
Everyone
Better
agrees.
than any Michael Bay turtle.
Look at that.
Come on, Direct Line. Turtles
You can
live.
save up to £300, you know. £300.
I haven't seen this.
There you go. That's one of the adverts. There's definitely a longer one where he actually does some plumbing for sure.
I think he's like skating around and.
Let me find the
Isn't
Asda
that
Alf.
Michelangelo or is that Donatello as well?
No, it's all Donatello. They couldn't afford all the other turtles. Look, here's the Alf.
I know there's a RoboCop one as well.
So here's the Asda advert with Alf in it. So they've literally just took bits of the movie and just put him in a shop. It's stupid.
Really weird.
It does look weird, yeah. Like it doesn't look quite right, but it's still pretty good. But it's not quite right. But yeah, really weird. All right. Asda, you owe me 0.3p, I think it is for an advert.
That scene was so bad.
Honestly, it is really weird. Really weird.
I don't know why they didn't just ask. Maybe they did. He just was like,
Will Ferrell. They mentioned it to him in an interview, and Will Ferrell actually said that he got paid more for letting them use this for this advert than he did from the actual movie.
Wow,
that's weird.
Yeah.
I see. I'm in that movie there.
Yeah, we just mentioned that. Yeah, it's the Our good friend Northern Nomad in the Asda advert. Do you shop at Asda regularly there, Dave?
Where was that again?
Asda, it's a shop. It's like the Walmart of the UK.
It was owned by Walmart at one point, weren't it?
Yeah, Walmart is owned. Asda, by the way, is owned by the same company who owns Walmart. So it is the Walmart of the UK, Asda. So, yeah, there you go. Now you know.
They have no toys.
Yeah, the toys are terrible. They have had Legends before, but like one wave and then they're gone. But there you go. There's the advert. Right, I need to stop playing adverts on my actual stream. Ridiculous.
I love it. This is great.
Right, anyway.
We all know what Cloud's going to do after the stream. She's just going to watch UK adverts.
Oh, brother, with Rich, the super producer in the chat has confirmed that I wasn't insane. He did watch the following. The first series was better than the second. Yeah, I remember it. It was definitely the last thing I watched Evan Bacon in. Kevin Bacon for Doctor Who. Oh, California Red Devil wants him to play Doctor Who.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I don't know if you can have. It's gotta be a British actor.
Danny Dyer was up for it at one point.
For Doctor Who? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. The Americans won't know who Danny Dyer is, but he's the most cockney guy ever. Like, he just would not work as Doctor Who. Sorry, Nick, continue. Anything else in regards to...
No, nothing else. Don't pull up this ad, but it's a cool British ad I liked. They did a Love Actually reunion for Red Nose Day a few years back.
Okay. They're doing one on... now. They're doing a Love Actually reunion for the 25th year or something on...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's one of my favorite movies. So
yeah.
I'll have to check that
it's
out.
a film.
What channel?
I had no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, Love Actually is a Christmas movie. It's proper cheesy. It's got Liam Neeson in it before he was taken. But he wasn't taken by any... Never mind.
I will find you.
Someone Google it. 100%. They're doing a Love Actually. You know, like they did for Harry Potter, where they did a reunion. They're doing that for Love Actually this year. So I don't know
crazy.
I don't know what channel it's on, but it's happening. Someone Google it.
As we're talking adverts, Dan, one of my favourites, the He-Man advert on Money Supermarket. Does anyone remember that? It was a bit of a while back.
That one's great. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick knows. Yeah, that was a good one.
I make advert references all the time on here, but people don't know what I'm talking about. Like when we were showing off that moose, that Mythic Legions moose, in my head all I keep going is moose, loose, about this, who's and it was a Wine Gums advert, yeah. But like again, it's just a stupid British thing, and like tangoed as well. Like we had a tango advert where someone would just go around and get tangoed. There was an advert where there was a giant belly would chase you and go, Belly's gonna get ya. What was that? You know?
I've seen that.
Belly's gonna get... Yeah, adverts are weird. There was a... I just watched the documentary on Netflix about Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Have anyone watched it?
Not yet.
It's an American thing where the guy... Pepsi advertised you could get a Harrier jet for like...
Oh, I saw that,
for 7,000 Pepsi points. And then one guy actually went, well, I'm going to buy the 7,000 Pepsi points. And he went to Pepsi, where's my jet? And then the whole documentary is about the back and forth with Pepsi not wanting to give him a jet, but he legitimately has a claim to get a jet. And it goes to court and everything. But I won't spoil it. Does he get the jet? Who knows? Go and watch the documentary. I'm advertising Netflix shows. I'm playing adverts. What is going on? No wonder people call me the S word. No wonder people
content.
No wonder people call me the S word. Ridiculous. A bumper emoji out in force today.
The Love Actually 20th was aired on November the 29th, and it was called The Last Secrets of Love Actually 20 years later.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Ad exec Dennis donated
We've got 4 days super
$5.
chat.
Donnie is in those ads because they could only afford bargain basement turtle.
Right, that is 100% California Red Devil. I don't care what he changes his name to when he uses the donation link. As much as I appreciate and thank him for his donation, that's trash talk about Donatello there. I don't appreciate that. Donnie is in those ads because they could only afford bargain basement turtles.
Oh,
ridiculous. They chose Donatello because they needed the best advert for some supreme advertising. That's what they did, California Red Devil. I get what you're doing there. Ad exec devil there. Ad exec devil there. I see what you're doing. Where's the Donatello emoji? Let's have some Donatello emojis in the chat, please, people. All right, he just makes me feel sad. All right, sorry, Craig. Repeat what you just said there because people may be interested.
It was on November the 29th on ABC. And it was called The Laughs and Secrets of Love Actually.
There you go.
20 years later or something
Thank you.
like that.
That was before.
If you want to check it out.
That was before he was.
Cloud's on it now. Look.
Cloud's not even seen the film.
I've never seen the film either.
It's a Christmas
You guys
film.
have to watch it.
It's a Christmas. It is a Christmas.
It's got Hugh Grant in and Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson was it?
And Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes is in it.
Keira Knightley's in it as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The love
Mark
interest.
Freeman's in it. Why would
And is it Andrew Lincoln was
Bill
in it as
Knightley.
well?
Bill Knightley's in it.
Bill Nighy, like Davy Jones.
Yeah.
He's a singer in the movie.
It is. There are. Look, it's not a terrible
That
film.
song is
It's
permanently embedded in my
It's
brain.
cheesy. Don't get me wrong. It's got cheesy endings and stuff like that. But there's a scene in it, right? That it always makes me laugh, right? Who plays the Prime Minister in that film?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Yeah. Okay. So Hugh Grant, right? He's trying to find Melanie. What's her name? She was in EastEnders, weren't she?
Martine
McCutcheon. Right. Again, UK reference. You wouldn't know. Anyway, here's the Prime Minister, and he doesn't know where this girl lives. So he goes door to door on this street trying to find her. And these kids open the door and think he's a Christmas caroler. And they're like, sing us a carol, sing us a carol. So he goes, oh, okay. And he starts singing a carol. And then, like, he nudges his security guard to join in. And then his security guard, like, comes in with this big, deep voice. And he's like, he gets well shot. It's a funny scene. It's a funny scene. That does make me chuckle every time. But it's not a terrible Christmas movie if you've never seen it, anyway. But anyway, moving along from Love Actually. Anything else regarding this fan pulse thing on June?
I think David Evan Smith.
Cool, David. Take us home, David. Take us home. Take us home.
I have no contributions, adverts from the UK or Love Actually or anything. Yes, I think we're going to see the yellow and blue team 3-packs. I think that there will be an extra Siren Head to apologize for the non-screaming one.
That'll be great.
I'm going to buy probably 3 of each of the packs just to have army building for Joseph, and you're gonna start training to join the X-Men. Hell yeah.
Cool. It makes sense.
And then who I'd like to see, I mean, Nick, there's no way that they've exhausted every character in the X-Men universe, so retract that.
For me.
No. Morlocks, Marauders.
You're gonna get hit with somebody that you go, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I probably
That's
will.
What's gonna happen.
That will happen.
We need Starjammers. I fully support and endorse that message, Dan.
Yeah.
We definitely need a Starjammers box set. I am a huge Imperial Guard fan from the Shi'ar, so I've made customs, but there's still
okay. Well, right there, you said something I was thinking earlier, and I forgot to mention. So
there you go. Already. There you go.
So we need Ishiar Imperial Guard. I would love a War Star figure, the guy with the smaller robot that rides on his back.
Yeah.
We need Farrell to complete X-Force. We need Rachel Gray to complete Excalibur. We need Wolfsbane to complete X-Factor.
Yeah.
We need the males in the New Mutants body because we only have the females from New Mutants. So, like, there's plenty of X-Men that need to be revealed. I think that we will see...
Hang on, we've got a super chat from Bring Toys to Work. I know who that guy is.
Bring Toys
Thank
to
you.
Work donated
Friday's reading it
$5.
out.
Loving today's stream all. Okay. This is just for fun and hopefully this won't take up too much of your time, but asking this question to everyone. If you could pick one Marvel superhero from the comics to go out on a date with, who would it be?
Okay, that's a fun question. I'll come back round to it, Michael. I'll let David finish. But thank you very much, Michael. Much appreciated. Can you continue, David? Continue.
Okay. I think that we will see the Corsair, Monet, Emma Frost, Cyclops wave, because all of this stuff is supposed to come out in like the first 4 or 5 months of the year. So like I think pre-orders might even go up for the 3-packs by the 8th, December 8th.
Yep.
And then I think they'll reveal some of the figures from that X-Men wave, if not all of them. Maybe they'll do something for Ant-Man Quantumania, but we kind of know what they all look like anyway. So like, I'm not eager to see that wave. But I'm all in on the X-Men, so we need to see a ton of X-Men. That's what it needs to be. Yes.
Checklist.
Yes.
Checklist.
I'm gonna go hide in the
Go for
corner for
Fox.
saying what I said. 'cause
Yeah. I'll clip that out after the show, Nick. Don't worry. No one will know. Okay, good picks. And by the way, I forgot that Corsair has actually been announced as part of the wave, hasn't he? Like, completely forgot about that.
Or rumored.
So they're not giving us him without giving us like the Hepzibah and Chode. Like
I'm thinking maybe Chode would be the BAF of the wave.
There you go. That's perfect, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
But Fang from Imperial Guard is also supposed to be in that wave, so it could be Warstar as the BAF. But then Warstar, could you do him as a BAF without the little guy too?
Well, he could be packed in with someone. He could be packed in separately as part of the Build-A-Figure.
So curious, but I'm hoping that either Chode or Warstar are the BAF of the X-Men wave, and that we see that wave at least.
Look, one thing's for sure, people. Next year is going to be exciting.
Extremely expensive.
There you go. Yeah, and then that one as well for sure. All right, cool. So
I'm going to have an ex-wife.
There you go. That's a pretty good one as well. That's a good one. Okay, let me go back to Michael's super chat. He asks a fun question for everyone, and we're finished on this before we do a duck race. I'll start taking names for the duck race as people are answering this question. So get ready if you want to start racing your ducks. Over 100 people here. Can we get 100 ducks in a race? We shall see.
Duck me, Dan.
Yeah,
duck
your
me.
ducks. Don't worry.
We're already ducked.
David loves it when I duck him. So okay. Bring toys to work. Ask the question.
Blame him.
Would you who, if you could pick one Marvel superhero from the comics to go on a date with, who would it be? All right, I'm going to start off real quick. So I'm going to start taking names for this duck race, and then we'll go around the table. Mystique. All right, because Mystique can transform into anyone I want.
Oh, come on!
So my fantasy, she can just change every night of the week. I can just be with someone else. Yeah, there you go. So Mystique is my pick, but I'll throw it to you. And no one else can have Mystique now. All right, there you go. She's off the board. She's mine. Craig, up top with you. You're going on a date with a Marvel hero. Who is it? Are you on mute? You're on mute. You're on mute,
mate.
Psylocke.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah, Psylocke.
Any particular reason? Just like the look of Psylocke?
No.
You can tell what you're thinking to pay what you want.
Ah, there you go. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Nice. All right, good pick. Cloud?
Do we have to do specifically heroes? Because I know Mystique toes the line.
No. To be fair, I forgot he said hero. I just went with any Marvel character I could think of. So.
Spiral. She's got 6 arms.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
I was actually
I come as a pair, so she's got to manage the both of us.
Fair. That's
so
fair.
That would be perfect.
That's fair. That sounds like a fun night for sure. Okay, Mark, is
Emma Frost.
I thought you were going to say Wolverine in his Bougie Smugglers.
I don't want to be selfish.
That's fair. That's fair. No, Emma Frost is a good pick for sure. Absolutely. She's been around the X-Men universe, hasn't she? Let's be honest. But she's a good pick.
I know.
Okay, Jay.
Mary Jane Watson, specifically Todd McFarlane drawn Mary Jane.
She has some assets for sure. Mary Jane, good pick. And by the way, I've put in the chat now who wants in on the duck race. You know the score. Please just comment once, and I'll see it and I'll copy and paste it. All right, just comment once on a duck or a duck emoji, and I'll make it happen. Okay. The fossil says somebody say puck. Jamie.
I was going to say Spiral for the same reason Cloud said Spiral, but I'll change it and I'll go Black Cat.
That's a good choice too.
Greg said something pretty funny in the chat, but I'll wait. Let's go to David now. Let's go to David now because I can't wait anymore. David, Greg suggests that your pick is Multiple Man, right?
It is.
Damn.
I mean, that's what you can. There's an unlimited amount of guys.
David's just like former Q, lads. Let's go.
Thank you.
What about Mr. Fantastic, David?
That's a great pick.
That's what I said. I thought it'd be Mr. Fantastic.
That sounds exhausting, though.
No, Multiple Man is a perfect choice. All right, let's go to Nick. Nick.
Brilliant.
All right, I'm gonna cheat a little. Because Cloud said, she comes as a pair. I'm going to say I'm bringing this person on a date, not dating them.
Yeah, we're all dirty bastards. So far, we've went, who do we want to have sex with the most? And you're just like, actually, I'm gonna go on a date.
I'm bringing the Venom symbiote with me on the date. I could go anywhere. I could change my, shapeshift, change the outfit to, be a nice suit or a jacket if I'm going out like somewhere little crazier. I don't know. And plus, I don't know, the tongue, I don't know.
now he's on our wavelength. Come back, yeah, now he's on the same wavelength as us, yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Okay, good picks. Yeah, we are sorry, Michael. We literally ruined his nice question about dating. We were like, right, straight to the bedroom, skipping the date.
I completely eliminated the possibility of actually dating this person. I went there too. It was just like, oh, she'd be great.
I just assumed the date would be successful and one thing would lead to another,
One night only.
Right, I'm taking names for this duck race right now. Okay, people. I've got a lot of regulars in my regular list. A lot of people couldn't make it today because it's Saturday, which is fair. So hopefully I'll put a lot of names in for the replay anyway. But for the people that are here live now, I'm taking some names. I'm just making sure people ain't in twice.
Do you guys hear that noise of ducks quacking in the background or no?
You just want this duck race.
I've got music on.
You're just ready for you're just ready for this duck race.
The last stream I was on, the Inner Circle one, I rewatched parts of it and I could hear them in the background. So I was just curious if you could hear them.
Wait. This time. Maybe you can.
I forgot about this.
Maybe I don't have the page muted, and there's this duck constantly going off in the background of my stream. Maybe you can. Maybe you're not wrong. Let me have a little look. See. Let me just close all these UK adverts from my tab. Okay, Northern Nomad's back.
And he bought a friend.
They're really quacking.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, well, that's good.
Show South View. I need to get everyone back on screen. Right, everyone sit still for this duck race, please, people, and we can make this happen. All right. Okay, everyone's back? Cool, everyone's back. Right, I'm taking names right now. Just give me a second. Let me sort this out. Dave, we never asked you, what Marvel character would you like to take on a date?
She-Hulk.
There you go. Good pick. I think a lot of people would pick She-Hulk after that series, to be fair. She seems eager.
I didn't even think about like taking my date, like climbing on walls or going upside down or any of that sort of stuff.
No, that can be a second and third date type situation.
Yeah.
That straight
away. We don't wall crawl on the first date.
Yeah. That's fair.
The trouble is, Nick, dating a spider character is you become swingers.
Hey, I like what you did there. Yeah. That sounds fun. Okay.
And we're on the
I'll be back, guys.
Going mad that we've sort of corrupted his venom.
I think he's gone again. Okay, bloody hell.
He did just say he'd be right back.
It just means I've got to bounce around my screen, that's all.
No, it's David Depot in the chat says he would date Colossus, hard as steel.
That's him.
All right, let me hold that. All right, back to that.
It's
Sorry, we can still hear you. It's all good. It's fine. You can just be the voice in our heads. It's fine. It's all good. Let me
no, it's the little twist thingy.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure I got names. Everyone for the duck race. Everyone is here. Yes. Northern Nomad.
Suppose you could always date Avalanche. You'd rock your world.
Could indeed. You can make your bed rock for sure. Right, just taking names. I think we're good. Just getting rid of a few. Trying to make it fair. Okay, that'll do. I'm just making sure I got all the regulars in. I think I have. Is Craig there? Just checking we got Craig in. Don't want to miss you out, Craig. Okay, Craig, you're in. If you're in twice, then that's lucky, but I don't think you are.
I can't believe how close I was.
No, you were in. No, you are in.
Hellfire Frank again.
Oh, you were very close. Yeah, you so nearly did win your figure.
I was underneath.
Yeah.
I was underneath.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so close.
No, it's
fine. It's going to. I'm glad it's going to someone who doesn't have one.
Donated it to someone anyway.
That's very kind. Very kind. All right.
I've already got two. That's enough for me.
Oh well.
Okay.
No big deal.
Well, it was Craig who found them. Craig who found them and then messaged us that he found them, and I rang up the shop and said hold them, and then I went.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have it.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah, it is. It is because of Craig. There was extra Hanks going for sure. Right. Okay. Sorry, people. Sorry for the sloppiness. We're racing some ducks. I was just making sure I got everyone. Doing this live is a little bit fiddly, but it's the magic of the show. I've got 82 people there. We'll go for 2.5 minutes. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
If there was one more little window at the bottom, there would be a Dave and Evan and a Smith all on the stream.
There was. It's because Dave keeps jumping in and out. It's stressing me out. Dave, sit still. Northern Nomad. Bloody hell. Right, it's fine. Okay, 2.5 minutes. Okay, so Mark, give me a number from 1 to 3.
3.
3. Nice. We're shuffled 3 times, and then we'll race some ducks. So 1 shuffle, 2 shuffle, 3 shuffle. Okay, good luck to everybody. Before we do race some ducks, let me just remind you of the leaderboard. Okay, so Damien Ristori, who was in the chat, still in the lead by 1 point. He's at 35 points. Right underneath him, we've got the Super Turk 5000, aka Tanner, and Jamie, who is here live right now. Usually it is a bit of luck to be here live. It usually works in your favor. For some reason, YouTube knows. Right underneath that, we've got Nick, who won a race recently, which pushed him right up there. Now past the 30 mark. Only 4 players have got more than 30 points, and Nick is one of them. He's in 3rd place. Chikamun Kikara with 29, but a win today could take Chikamun Kikara right back to the top of the leaderboard, which I know she desperately wants. Is she watching, Jay? Is she watching?
Behind the camera.
Yeah, she's ready. She's...
Win that win!
Hey, right, we shall see. Okay, so it's a long list though, people. As I said, like I'm like 11th place right now with me and Rich are there in the middle, but there's a lot of names. And just to point this out, if Jay had actually not took that point himself, then Chikamun Kikara would be past the 30-point threshold. So that's on you, Jay, for not sharing your points, I'm afraid. So there you go. Lots of different names. I think everyone that's on screen is on there somewhere. But that's what we're going to do. So the rules are simple. I say, but they are. 1st place 10 points, 2nd place 6 points, 3rd place 3 points, 4th place 2 points, 5th place 1 point. For 43 weeks now, well, 43 episodes, that's way over 43 weeks, over 80 weeks, we've been racing ducks. First person to 50 points gets a good prize. Now, what the prize is, I don't even know yet. I haven't worked it out. It'll be good, though. It'll be good. I'll figure it out. But you're going to get a prize and be crowned champion of the first ever duck racing league. It could be next year. 2023 seems like the year of we're crowning the duck race. It's going to be special. But that's what's on the line for today. Good luck to everybody. We've already shuffled 3 times. So we're just going to go straight in here and race some ducks. 1 second. Let me bounce back. Shit. There we go. Okay, we're back. Cool. Right. In 3. I'll go full screen as well. Can I go full screen? Yes, I absolutely can. In 3. In 2. In 1. Let's race some ducks. And they're off. Right, full screen. Let's do this. Okay, 2.5 minutes here. Whew, so take a breath, everyone. Take a breath. You don't want your duck to go too fast out of the gate, okay? Because you know that never bodes well. They get tired. They drop back. So if you don't see your duck right now, that's a good thing. All right, so JC is up there. Thirsty for chicken. Nick is in the lead. Now, Nick, slow it down, mate. Slow it down. Slow it down. He's just won a race.
I want to win again.
He's eager.
Come on.
He's just won a race. He is eager. He won the last race. Underneath that, we got Steve, the figure lift. Jamie's at the bottom. Jamie, you've got the police hat, okay? You need to watch out for this police. Today, I am the Donald Trump duck. I think everyone gets a go at being the Donald Trump duck. Today, that is me. He's been tangoed legitly. So I'm up top with Eric Extreme. Who else is with me? Cloud, you're right up there. You've got the policeman hat as well, I think. Yeah, I think you have. Just behind me, right up top. Jay's Tools Collection UK is with me, Cloud, at top as well. So I can't see what Jay's duck is, but he's there. There's Tanner in the middle of the park. His festive Christmas hat on, ready to go. Okay, so Northern Nomad now has joined Nick in the middle of the park. So there's Dave and Nick together. Down at the bottom, we've got Kurt K. And Chikamun Kikara. Kurt K is the sweet strawberry duck. Chikamun Kikara is she's like a bear duck? Yeah, bear duck.
Bear.
Yeah, that would do. Can we hear Dave? Dave, we can still hear you. Where's my okay, we can hear Dave. Dave, I can't mute him. Can I try?
Rush is in the lead.
Okay, he's muting himself now. Thank you very much, Dave. All right, sorry. Thank you for continuing there, Craig. Who is it? So, Chikamuki Kiara, Phil up top, Rush up there, top there as well. Loki.
Cheeky Monkey's coming forward.
Cheeky Monkey's, she's staying. She's lingering. Craig, you're the purple duck at the bottom there with Damien. Damien's creeping now. He is like the Spider-Man duck. Damien is in the lead. In the middle of the park, you've got Mark. Mark, you're the COVID-aware duck.
Coming.
There's Abnuggler.
Coming.
Abnuggler, you've got the duck with the mohawk. Christopher Allen's in the middle of the park. Last 18 seconds now. Anything can happen. This is where things start to change. This is where things start to change. Christopher Allen's holding strong with his pirate hat on, ready to go. But down, I can see. Oh, it says. Okay, so we got Daniel Hayden and your boy's got toys. It looks like Daniel Hayden's going to take this. Daniel Hayden's going to take this. There it is. Wow, he came out of nowhere. So shout out Daniel Hayden. I'm sure he's watching on the replay. I think he's working late, so he can't watch live. But there you go. So Daniel Hayden, congratulations, my friend. Let me mute that.
The second that ended, my ducks just started going crazy, quacking outside. I really wish you guys could hear them.
Celebrating.
Yep. Victory quacks.
So I've had to mute Northern Nomad because I could hear Northern Nomad in my head during that whole thing. Sorry, Dave. But there you go. Okay, so let me jump back. All right. Did anyone see anything else?
No.
Okay, sorry. That race, I was distracted in that race. I apologise. Okay. Let's have a look. First place, Daniel Hayden. Second place, Mike D. Mike D, shout out Mike. Mike's at a Christmas party or something right now. He's not here live. If he was, he'd definitely be in the chat. But shout out Mike. There you go. Replay crew. You've got your second place silver medal. Alexi, your boy's got toys. It's just added 3 points to the leaderboard. Now, if I jump back to the leaderboard, Alexi's up there with 22. Okay, so he's creeping. He's climbing, is all I'm saying. Underneath that is McButter Golem. And then in last place, Brandon, Hero.Collections. I've heard of him. He used to stream with me. Don't see him so much these days. He's a busy man. But Hero.Collections, there you go, 5th place. So, replay crew. Ted, did you want to race a duck with me? Have you been keeping yourself busy, Ted? You have been pretty good, to be fair, for the last little bit of the stream. Do you like ducks? Yes? Give everyone a wave. There you go, cool. Okay, so there you go. There's your top 5 people. Chika Monkey Kiara, I do apologise. I can see in the chat she's gutted. But the main thing is, to Kiara, is that the 4 above her also didn't get any points. Jamie's usually sneaky. He usually gets herself a point, but he didn't this week. So that's still good. I think for the Christmas... Go on, Jamie.
I actually think I've only won one race. All the rest have been...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be in it to win it. It's as simple as that. Just for jokes, let's go to the bottom, see who's last. And it is Christopher Allen. That's crazy. Christopher Allen was about to win the race. But he's done.
He just tanked.
He just got shot. Like, someone has poached him out of the... there's Damien as well. Damien right at the bottom. Damien was... there at the end as well, so it shows you how far back they go if you're leading towards that last 10 seconds. They just drop. Greg's down there at the bottom as well. A couple people in 12, my bad. David, Evan Smith. Oh, the triple D's down there. There you go. Dan, and David. But whoops, my bad.
And then me at the top.
Are you down there? Jay, you were close, mate. You were... were you? 6th. Oh, you just missed out, Jay. Just missed out. D-Blake makes underneath that, then Ron, then George, and then Tanner in 10th place. So that'll do for today. I don't think much has changed to the leaderboard, but I'll update it before the spectacular show. I think for the Christmas special, and because it's the last stream of the year, I may give points to maybe the top 10, or maybe do 2 races, or I want to spice it up before the end of the year is all I'm saying. Get some more points flowing. So we'll make next Legend of Liquor a little bit more interesting, and we'll go crazy with the points. Okay, we'll do multiple races or just add some more points to the board. But that's what we're going to do.
Race rabbits instead.
No. Craig, get out of here, all right? What's going on? 43 weeks in. This is a duck racing league, all right?
He is so disappointed in you, Craig.
Yeah, Howard is not a happy man. Right, let's go around the board.
Figure of the year.
Okay, you're allowed back. You can stay, Craig. You can stay. Let's go around the board and see if we can find these people online, okay? Thank you for joining us on a Saturday as well, by the way. Legend of Liquor isn't usually a Saturday. I think this may be the first ever, Legends of Lick on a Saturday. So it will be back to its regular scheduled Sunday, the next time. So as I keep saying, I'm going to keep saying it. Christmas, New Year, end of year spectacular, 18th of December. If you are a channel member, I will do 10 groups if it needs to happen, all right? I want to get everybody on here for a super long stream, multiple duck races. It'll be a lot of fun. People ranking their favourite figures of the year, whether it be Legends or whatnot. So the 18th of December, clear your schedule and come and join us to talk some toys on the channel. Ted, you can be there as well, okay? Good man. Cloud, where can the people find you online?
Instagram, cloud_network, and Twitter is a mess, but it's on my Instagram page if you're interested.
All right, there we go. I think just got Northern Nomad back. There you go. You back, Northern Nomad? Okay, he's back. It's fine. He's talking, but he's muted. It's fine. It's fine. Mark, where can we find you?
Me, you can find Instagram Tac Tac Customs and on YouTube Tac Tac Toys with Film.
And Mark's YouTube is in the description of this video. Please go and check that out. Same to Jay as well. Jay's, I've had it pinned to the top of the chat for the whole thing. Let's have a quick look at Jay's. Where's Jay at? Do we reckon we've got you any subscribers, Jay? I'd be happy if we've got you a couple.
I've seen a few come through on the phone, yes.
Okay, cool.
Massive shout out to the super producer himself, displayed once, Rich M,
I've heard of him.
My thumbnail during the stream. So
has he?
My MS Paint thumbnail wasn't cutting it, so he's giving me a little update there.
Nice. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so go and check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. So there you go. Oh, there he did. He did upgrade the thumbnail. There you go. That's more YouTube centric, isn't it? That's more YouTube friendly. Please, again, people, if you're watching in the chat, we've still got 80 people here lingering towards the end. Please go and click the link at the top of the chat and go and support and subscribe to Jay's Toys Collection UK. You see him on Legends of Liquor all the time. The man loves toys just like we do. Go and show some love. Always a fun time. But links in the description to both Mark and Jay. I'm using the @ symbol now. I'm trying to be clever with it and use the tags.
Yeah,
nice, all good. Underneath that, we go to Jamie.
Hello. At JMG Toys on Instagram and right here every 2 weeks.
Absolutely. We'll be, again, 18th is the one, Jamie. Nick?
All right. So Thirsty for Chicken, the number 4 _ on Instagram. And I'm going to plug this again because apparently I was cutting out horrendously bad.
It was choppy, yes. It was choppy.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not the case today.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good now.
All right. So on my YouTube channel, I have 2 channels, but it's Thirsty for Chicken, all capital letters. I did a video. It's a tribute to Jason David Frank for, because he passed away. I had a very personal connection to him growing up and throughout the years. The video dives into, depression and trying to stay positive. My history with Power Rangers, Jason David Frank, and overall the type of person he was, the things he would do for the community, and like the astounding great things he would do for people out in the world, just out of the kindness of his heart, that type of stuff. And it just hits all those marks that I've mentioned, probably a few others. The real video, my speaking part, is about 20 minutes long, and the last 10 minutes is a clip of a very positive message that he himself had.
Good man. Good man. Nice. And Northern Nomad. Are you back? Oh, he is back. Yeah, I thought he wasn't there. Now I need to change the screen again. Bloody hell.
Oh, no.
It stresses me out. Right. Northern Nomad, right. Hang on. You're muted. Let me unmute you. You need to unmute yourself on your end. You need to press a button. Right, Dave, will you bloody sit still? You've been in and out, messing up my Streamlabs, all right? Stresses me out. Just look at this button. Do you see the buttons I have to press, right? So when someone leaves, right, I have to jump to one of these down here. I have to go back and forth, right? Sit still. Okay, that's my rant over. Continue. Where can the people find you online?
I unfortunately just locked myself out of my condo, so my friend here came to visit. And
I take it all back. Get in your house. Just ignore me.
I just had to call a locksmith.
Oh my God.
So you've drove. So instead of just going, do you know what, Dan? I'm a little bit busy. I'm going to get off the stream. You've drove home on the stream. You've showed us your collection in the stream. You've locked yourself out on the stream. So you just went. Fair play. That's commitment right there. That is commitment.
5 Adventures of Legends and Liquor.
Indeed, my friend. Well, thank you for sticking.
No,
I
you can
thought
find me on
Feral
Instagram
wasn't
at David Evans 7357. That's my name on there. Or otherwise, I'm always on here as Northern Nomad.
Nice.
So.
I'm sure people recognize the name in the chat, but it is, as I said, you joined us for the first time on the Inner Circle, but this is the actual, officially your debut on Legends and Liquor. So it is great to see new faces, and thank you for joining us today. Sorry you locked yourself out. Was that our fault? Did we distract you?
I went down the stairwell. I forgot to unlock the knob lock on my unit door, and I went down the stairwell to let him in, and unfortunately I didn't have my keys, and the knob lock was still locked.
Oh dear. Yeah, sad times.
I've done that.
Sad times. Yeah, okay. My bad. I was only joking, but I wasn't really mad. It just makes me
No,
laugh.
it's all good. Don't worry about
It's
it.
all good. I'm just glad you're back in your house. Are you back in your house now?
No.
Oh no, you've got to get the locksmith.
Waiting on a locksmith.
Oh shit.
No, we're
waiting.
waiting for the locksmith.
Okay.
Try the fire escape window.
Shall we keep streaming until the locksmith comes? Shall we just keep going? Shall we get him on the show as well? Yeah, we'll keep
I'll sit
streaming.
here in the stairwell with him and keep him company.
Yeah, we'll just sit with the stream with you. We get the locksmith on this channel. We'll get him to subscribe. Does he collect toys? No, we're stopped. We're going to stop now. Okay, people, thank you very much for joining me today for a Saturday edition of Legends and Liquor. We'll be back on Sunday the 18th for our end of year Christmas spectacular. Please, if you are a channel member, make some time in your schedule. I'm going to try and get as many people on as possible. Lots of fun ranking some of our favourite figures of the year, some duck races, all of the other nonsense. Maybe we'll talk about some more British adverts. Who knows? But until then, let's give them a wave, people, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching in the chat, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. And I hope you get back in your house, Dave. Keep us updated.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. And next Sunday, he's still sat on the porch. That times.